Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons and Dragons stream on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Will be a
That's all. Thank you for that, Mitch. I needed something quick. So.
You're welcome.
We are here to play Dungeons and Dragons today. Thank you so much for joining us. But first, before we do, a couple of quick announcements. They're the same ones as every week, but in case you're new here, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I'd like to catch up, or I want to keep watching this, but I don't have the time. Well, it's okay. You can check out all of our episodes on YouTube at bit.ly/onceuponatavern. There you can find all of our old episodes and our new episodes, which are up every following Tuesday from when we premiere. If you don't like watching us, I get it. You can listen to us, where you just listen to our voices in a podcast form. You can find us wherever you listen to podcasts. Once Upon a Tavern is the title. So do that. All of new episodes are up the following Sunday on that, and it is up to date. What up? I did the work. Apart from that, you can subscribe to us on Twitch. You know that. It is what it is. And you can check us out at Patreon. Patreon.com/onceuponatavern. There you can see all sorts of tiers and perks, such as joining us in our Discord, which has been quiet. I'll be in the Discord more if people are in it, because I am not on social media very much anymore. So, like, if Discord is a thing, I could probably devote more time to that. So check us out there, patreon.com/onceuponatavern. If we get 10 subscribers at the $5 tier or higher, Mike will blue himself probably now. It's going to be blue.
No, he's going to cover himself in cement.
Oh. Mike, don't do that.
Yeah, I forgot to get back to you on that one, Ben.
It's what the Patreon people want.
We tried telling him no, he just kept
No, I
pouring.
can't pay my mortgage without him.
It's fine. Just wheel me to work on a dolly.
How could you do physical therapy?
Dolly does have two wheels. They're
Yeah.
attached to her chest, but I'm sure you could.
What if you just cement the lower half so you could still move your arms? And then we could put like a remote control on your feet, and you'd be like a little RC car, and you can control yourself that way. Oh my god, that'd be a lot of fun.
Or I get a security job at the Capitol. I can just stand there.
That's good. That's
Shots
good.
fired.
That's good. It's been a week.
Hey,
been quite
shots
a
were
week.
fired. People died, April.
It's been a crazy, crazy week here at Once Upon a Tavern. We lost a viewer.
Shit, we went political and now we lost a viewer.
I don't
no,
care.
you fired shots, and
I-
one of our viewers.
I'd rather be political and have no viewers than be a fan licker. I don't know. That's not a term.
Nailed. I'll like fans. What's up?
I mean, well, not now, but we'll talk
Check out our
after. We'll talk
OnlyFans
after the
at
pandemic.
Once Upon a Tavern.
If we get 15 subscribers,
I will do ASMR into this piece of shit USB microphone.
We are the top. We're the top 100% on OnlyFans. That was a hilarious joke. Fuck all of you.
I laugh.
Thank you, Mike.
Didn't understand.
For the top
April
100.
April needs to play dumb. All right, without any further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
So
I said no. I said let's dive into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
I don't know why you're repeating yourself.
Some
we went to the
noise.
intro.
checkers.
Welcome back.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
No, in checkers you get kinged. In chess you get queened, right?
And you
Forever
want the escalators, but don't want the eels.
I don't want to get queen.
Also-
I want to get king.
Also, I don't.
Australia.
Just
Start
a
in Australia.
just a personal preference. I mean,
Always start in Australia.
Got it.
I don't know why we need labels. Love is love. Ben, check our viewers. How many we got?
Go ahead.
5.
No.
Moving on.
Ready?
all
Shots
of
are gonna be
them,
fired.
all of them are you guys, and not all of you are watching. So I know. All right. Regardless, we're not here for streams or views. We're here to play D&D.
Yeah.
So, where we last left the party.
Still not heroes.
It'll never be heroes.
I don't want to be a hero.
We know you don't.
This ain't no place for no heroes.
I mean, it's the one chance I get to be evil and terrible. Like, what-
Oh no.
Where we last left the party, you all hatched a plan to sneak into the palace dungeons and save Aldus Halorath, who has been kept there by Slarkarthel, a creature that has invaded the palace. You all worked with Aramis, who gathered up explosives, natural explosives, for a distraction, took one from him, and set off to a convoy 3 days after interrogating a guard. Set off to a convoy to sneak your way into the palace. The convoy, filled with fish, being driven by seahorses and Triton guards. You successfully snuck your way onto the convoy, but managed to get your connection. Well, didn't manage to get him killed, but you put him in a position to get him killed, so I'm still holding you partially responsible. But he was killed after a guard was worried that any kind of nonsense or suspicion would threaten the rest of the lives of his platoon. You all sat in the pots as the seahorses began going up to the palace. Along the way, the seahorses became spooked as they got closer to something that they sensed a threat, and nearly blew your cover, but you all managed to, Ash and Joe specifically, managed to get back within their pots and stay quiet enough to not be noticed. The convoy made its way up to the palace and inside when, as you waited, an explosion was heard in the distance. Slarkarthel was summoned, and he went out to investigate what was going on, which gave you all the opportunity to make your way through the throne room and into the dungeons. After narrowly avoiding some guards and surprising a group of fish-like creatures that were being used as sort of guard dogs, you managed to get into the dungeon, release the rest of the Triton prisoners who were chained up, and, of course, look for Aldus. You found him. You opened 2 chambers. One chamber holding an old Triton male, and another chamber, luckily the one holding Aldus. Oh, Bill's lights are crazy. Inside, you all discovered that there's coral that acts as sort of a fungus. Breathing it in petrifies you into coral. You managed to avoid being turned into a coral person and remove Aldus from the dungeon. Worried that you were all running out of time, Zook took the explosive he took from Aramis and tossed it at the vent leading to the outside, blowing the wall and alerting the entire palace to your presence. You all, with your 8 Triton prisoners that you just saved and Aldus, made your way out the hole just in time to see a large tentacle making its way into the room. And that is where we are going to pick up. So,
This foe is beyond any of you. Run!
I need everyone to roll dexterity checks.
Oh no. Oh wait, I don't think I have disadvantage.
Really quick question then. Is Pass Without a Trace still active?
You had cast it. It was, I believe I said at a certain point when you got out of the throne room, it was like 45 minutes right?
Okay. I wasn't sure. I couldn't
so
remember. Yeah.
I'd say yes, it is still active, but I don't need a stealth check right now. I need a dexterity
Okay.
check.
For sure. I didn't just to clarify. So.
Zook, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Demetrius.
15.
15. Sinrig.
Sorry, dirty 15, and then sorry for Cinna is a 20. 20.
All right. Ash.
Okay, so for the 15, you said a dirty 15, but then for the 20, you just called it a 20.
Because I was
I
taking
hate
the
it.
time and I had
I
to
hate it.
figure
All
out
right,
what it
all right.
was.
Ash.
Got a sickening 23.
All right. Varus.
That's gonna be a 12 for me, big guy.
Okay. Grimald.
Radical 25.
Okay. And are you rolling for Zane today right now?
Yes.
Mark is going to be a little late. Forgot to mention. He has to work some more.
Back to work. Zane got a 13.
Okay. And Dozer.
15.
Okay. A lot of 15s. And then I need Joe. She's not here.
8.
Oh, you got it. All right. 8. Okay. Most of you managed to be quick enough to make your way out of the dungeon. However, God damn. Okay. Picking up the slack for the few of you who are a little too slow, you manage to grab onto them as you're swimming away. You watch as many of the Triton prisoners are not as quick as all of you, being tired, being hurt, injured, having only 1 hit point. You watch as a tentacle swipes up 3 of them really quickly and pulls them back. They scream out "Ah!" as they pull back. Do you continue on?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, aren't we glad that I loosed the cannon fodder?
I'll try and keep back to protect the remaining prisoners as best I can.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like I just if we can protect the ones we got, I'll protect the ones we got.
The tentacle has now pulled them back, so there's no immediate danger at this very second. Which way are you guys going? Are you going out? So you're currently at the back of the palace, so there's no city in front of you. You're basically either are you heading away from the city? Are you heading down? Are you heading up or left, right? What are you doing, guys?
Which way is the hideout?
Yeah.
You would need to go right and around back to the city.
Well,
Basically traveling the circumference of the palace.
I think hiding is a better option. We're not going to be able to outswim anything.
Oh, we're going back to the city?
I mean, if we're open ocean.
I was gonna say, it's gonna come back to it's gonna follow us back to the thing then.
You all hear come from the palace as once again a tentacle you see pushes through the hole, kind of reaching out, seeing if there's anyone there, and then it retracts quickly.
Literally, somebody else make a choice, otherwise I'm heading straight ahead.
Let's
run.
go straight for a while and circle back. We just got to get away from here for now.
Yeah, sounds good. A little distance here.
All right, you swim away as quickly as you can with the remaining 5 prisoners in tow, just kind of eager to follow you at this point. They can't really defend themselves. They're swimming as fast as they can, still dragging behind a little bit, but Sinrig, you're staying behind, kind of pulling them along. At a certain point, Sinrig, with you in the back and kind of with your passive perception, as you're swimming away, you could see this large, dark mass exit from in front of the palace, from behind it, from your perspective. It exits from it and heads up above top. What are you doing?
Are there corals or anything on the bottom?
Yeah, there's plenty.
The
It's
ground?
a massive reef down here.
If it's done already, I'll pass out a trace. Go down into the rocks to try and give us some cover.
All right. Is everyone doing that?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I need everyone to roll a stealth check for me, please.
Big money, no whammies.
+10, everyone.
I'm doing it. I've fallen like dicks. This is a disadvantage, right?
Oh, it's not fun.
I know, but you have to add 10 to your disadvantage.
Oh! Pow!
How you gotta...
Not so much for 7. hedge witch.
Okay. All right. I believe you all passed this. So, I could just ask, did anyone get less than a 7?
No.
No.
Okay. I'd be surprised if you did. That would mean you would need
I
to
would have questions.
You need
I
to
would
have a
actually-
-5 to your perception or to your
Yeah.
stealth.
No.
Okay. You all travel down quickly below the coral reef, hiding. As you kind of push your way into spots, the sharp, jagged edges of the coral and the rocks kind of scratching against you. It's uncomfortable and it hurts, but you're used to worse, so you manage to kind of stifle your pain and hide yourself. You all wait for a moment, holding, as you can hear the water kind of rushing, as if something is kind of pushing it out of its way as it's swimming through it. Some kind of massive force displacing water as it moves within it. Before long, as you all hide, you see a gargantuan mass, a creature with a head first, swims above you all. Its mouth closed. You notice glowing yellow eyes piercing through the darkness of the sea as it swims. You fish underneath you and all sorts of sea life within the coral reef itself all scatter at its presence, moving as quickly away as possible. As it passes, its body passes you all. A long torso followed by tentacles. 8 tentacles, massive things that just kind of seem to trail on forever as it swims past. Very quickly, you see it circle around and just begins to circle this area before shooting off straight overhead, above you guys. Do you want to come out?
Do you mean like straight towards the surface or straight still going
it's
away from the palace?
overhead? Like if you're laying overhead, it just goes straight past you guys. So in the water, not toward the surface.
But still away from the palace, though, right?
yes, away from the palace.
Maybe we should stay low and start making our way back around
That sounds.
while we have
Like
passed out a
going back.
trace. This is my last one for the day, so we only have an hour. So we should get going. Yeah.
Do it.
We do it.
Give it a try.
Mike, I need Aldus to roll a wisdom save for me, please.
A roll of what? I'm sorry.
A wisdom save. As you guys sit here for an hour.
We don't sit here for an hour. We're gonna start making our way.
Oh, my apologies. I'm sorry. I thought you
Around,
said you were
yeah.
going to wait out past without a trace. 10? Okay. All right. So we'll just take that and bank it for now. So you all move your way out of the coral, squeezing past the rocks, pieces breaking off as you're moving out of it. You see Sinrig looking the direction it went. You can see the mass in the water still. It's a massive dark spot in the morning hours that are kind of lightly illuminating this water. You all
We'll stay low, and can I just keep an eye on that mass? So if I see it coming back, we can go back down and hide.
Sure. You all come out and make your way quickly back toward the city, taking a bit of a berth from the palace as you kind of bend around it and head back toward the actual city proper. As you keep looking back, Sinreg, eventually you cross, you round a corner of the palace, and you can no longer see what's going on back there. You all continue to travel for about 15, 20, 25 minutes. And finally make your way back to the hideout for the revolutionaries. You are here.
What's up, guys? I bet you weren't
Is it
expecting
just
to
a-
see us again.
Yeah, is it a door that we have to?
It's a rock.
Open, or are we
You have
in?
to
Okay.
move the rock, but
Melon.
Move the rock.
you've seen them do it before. You know where it is, where you can grab it and such. So you pull the rock out and make your way inside.
Shut the rock behind us.
Born in a barn.
A coal.
Once we get a rock open, a kraken attacks us. Oh wait.
All right. You are all now
There's
inside.
like a giant fucking thing following us around here.
Well, is there anybody actually in here? Didn't they go to distract?
You come in. It's empty.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, so what is the plan to get all this
Well,
Um,
I have a spell for it.
look, I'm gonna make an Arcana check and see if I can't figure out what's going on with Booby.
I believe
Alright.
Varys told us he was petrified last time.
Oh. Then ignore my 14, because it's
They
bad
already-
anyway.
Don't worry.
So I have something that could bring him back to mobility, but I know some of you had concerns that he would want to stay and fight no matter what.
Well, regardless of what he wants when he's unfrozen, I feel like unfreezing him is not a debate. Let's fix our.
If you leave him frozen, then you won't have to deal with fighting him the whole time. You take him out of the water plane first, and then
He'll banish himself again. I know he will.
Well, luckily,
And weirdly
we have
enough,
people
Ash,
who
I
know
feel like you
counterspell.
know too.
don't know what you're talking. I've never met the man.
Yeah, but in some ways, you have. You have the same spirit, the same panache.
Je ne sais pas quoi. I don't-
What?
Oh, look, another word you've said that I'm going to have to Google. Put that on the list next to cunt. And ad hominem.
Are you going to do it now, or are you just going to let him just kind of be decoration?
Can I make an investigation check? Does it look like the affliction is slowly curing itself?
Roll an investigation check. Medicine check.
Really?
I'm just looking at progress. Medicine? Okay. Oh, woohoo! 19.
19. It looks to be steady. It's the same. He is neither fixing himself nor is he getting worse.
Okay.
Release me. Well, that's just Ash. Sorry.
Perhaps we can have peace.
Thanks, Brent Spiner.
No,
Peace. Outstanding movie, that one.
Yeah, Ben's a big fan.
Father,
Yes.
should we clear a space? Do you need privacy for this one, or?
No. I suppose it would be best to unfreeze him and
let him decide
see
his
if
own. Yeah.
see if he knows any weaknesses that the Kraken might have. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't care if he knows the secret ankle tendon of the tentacle. I'm not fighting it.
And you think he's going to want to do anything besides fight it?
Listen, that thing is like 8,000 of me. I feel like just its suckers can eat me on its hands.
Well, I feel like maybe we should just like ask him, but we can't right now. So like maybe we do the thing, and I mean I can't do anything. I'm useless as always. So I'll just go over here and wait until I see the blue man come back, and then we can talk to him. But I don't think that it's fair for us to decide what he gets to do with his homeworld. So I think we need to talk to him.
All right. Then I'll grab one of the beads on the necklace and say, Restauración mejor.
This is going inside of me.
As you... Hang on 1 second.
Oh, we have those other captives with us too.
Okay.
The captains? Did you say there's other captains? I'm the only captain here.
Captives, you're
Oh,
fine.
all right.
Yes, they are still with you, though silent at this time. They've all kind of gathered into a corner. They aren't really asking questions. They're grateful.
Welcome to the revolution.
Now they're a little concerned. They all get up and begin leaving. All right, you cast it. And as you cast it, you hear little cracking noises along Aldus's body as the coral begins to chip away and...
You're breaking him!
Break apart, and what would normally fall to the ground above water, this begins to just kind of float away until suddenly Aldus breathes in.
I run right in, like, crotch level, and I just...
I mean, you're swimming. You could just swim up to him.
Oh my gosh. How are you? Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. Hello, hi, how are you? Yes. Hello, hi.
Oh,
it's so good to
hear
see you.
your
Hello,
voice.
hi, yes. Hello, hi, yes. Wow, you guys made it. That's great. You know, it's good that you made it, because otherwise...
I start punching Aldous.
Why are you hitting me? Why are you hitting me?
You stupid! You just banished yourself, and we were all so worried, and we came across this entire... Do you have any idea how many planes we've been through? Like,
Nope.
4, maybe. There was a maze, and some other stuff I haven't even...
I left you a scroll of plane shift in the, up in the...
Listen, some shit happened, okay?
No,
You left us!
I can't cast that spell, none of us can, so... No, it's crazy, okay, so it's wild, right? This whole thing, how did you get me out? Like, what?
No, wait, I want to hear you talk to this one. I pointed at Ash.
I think you two will get along great. Go ahead.
Captain Ash. I cannot believe they found you.
What? You know each other.
Of course they found me. Where else are they gonna find me? I'm the only one running around this darn place that's for hire and has a ship sturdy enough to come down here and save your ass.
Wait.
Well, perhaps next time I will leave with you, and that way we can take them all down and do the kind of thing together next time. Instead of, you all having to find them and reintroduce each other, and it's a whole thing. But, it's good to see you again. I know it's been a long time since we did the whole thing in Eberron, right? Well, yeah, the last time I saw you, I was running away from my father's in the islands there, It's been a while, though, yeah, that's for sure. I almost didn't really remember your name. They've been saying Aldus, but I thought, there's probably hundreds of Aldus, like a family, sort of like a Triton name, A lot of Alduses running around here. Well, actually, I think I'm the only one around here. This is the only Aldus.
And the Oscar goes to...
Don't interrupt. He clearly rehearsed.
I suppose you got her because she's the only submersible that is around here, right?
Yeah, she's also dope as fuck.
She's also got a really cool accent, yes.
And she doesn't leave us.
We're both missing limbs, you know that? That's how we bonded. It's like crazy. It's like,
Like a support group together.
I fucking hate you. That's great.
So you're saying someone somewhere is walking around with a blue hand and a red leg?
Wait! Oh my god, yes! They just collect people's appendages! And maybe they have Cynric's eye!
Congratulations, you've just created a new big bad evil guy.
Yeah, he's gonna have a green leg and a fucking yellow arm.
Cynric's eye.
And Morgan Freeman's hunting him.
And he's got the craziest Megazord.
Right, that was a Bone Collector reference. I apologize.
I got it?
Old movie. You
But I
got it?
didn't know how to take it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
I had it, didn't know what to do with it.
Wasn't worth the mention. So you guys got her, but what did you find here?
There was this portal, and then we went whoop into it, and then we were like, and we came out in the city and we hit some things, right? And then like people got mad at us, and then we killed some aboleths. We were we did this thing. We have this new thing. It's called Meat Pants. So it's this thing where
Wasn't I there for Meat Pants?
Yeah,
I was there
so
for
the
Meat
first
Pants
meet,
Volume 1,
yes.
yeah.
But there was a second one where we were on the Isle of Dread, and I had some meat in my pants, and I ran. There was this thing with multiple heads, and he like chased some people away, and the meat pants worked. So then we got into these barrels with fish in them, right? And so then we got these barrels of fish. It was really smelly. And then we got in with what's his name, Slagrafor, with like the long nails. He's really creepy looking. And then then we went down into the basement. What is that called? The prison, the jail, the cellar?
Dungeon.
Dungeon.
Dungeon, thank you. It's like it's the name of a game or something. And then we
Dungeons
got
and
you.
Krakens.
And then we got you, and then we came here, and now you're back. That's it, right? Oh, and we met this guy named Fergus, and he was really awesome. And his place burned down because it's our fault. It's always our fault.
Oh, Fergus. Okay.
Oh yeah, and there's like this crackling rod thing that we found.
What is it? Oh, what is it? What do you mean? What is a crackling
Maybe
rod?
Sinrig can tell you more about it. Sinrig has it.
Sinrig, what is this? What? Hold on. So you guys got... You went to the Isle of Dread? Is that where you came from?
Yes.
Why would you go into the Isle of Dread? That place sucks.
Oh wait. I like single-handedly fought a giant, what is it called? Cyclops? And I killed it. And I got a bunch of money. I didn't kill it. But I got a bunch of money. Look at all my money.
I lost so much money.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, you
And
know...
that's how we got to the Isle of Dread. We went through this guy's portal
Okay, well, I'm
in
glad
his
to...
back room.
Yeah, it's good to see you all in one piece. I did not want you to come here in the first place. That was the point of banishing myself and myself alone, because it is not your concern, but I appreciate what you have done, and I thank you for coming to get me, because Lord knows I needed it. Perhaps I bit off more than I get you. Perhaps. Maybe.
No,
Okay.
yeah, it was a big piece of coral in your mouth.
Yeah, it tastes really, really funny. Anybody got mouthwash or something? Oh, look, there's a cat.
I just put some mint leaves into the water and pushed them your way.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, how do you really wash your mouth out underwater? You just kind of gargle?
So, what is this place? Where...
This-
Wait, hold on, I know this place.
Yeah.
I here as a child. The only person that knows this place besides me is,
Aramis, Uranus.
Yes, Aramis. You've met Aramis? He's here? He's alive?
Well, he was the last time we saw him.
Hold on. Did you guys go talk to... You didn't go talk to Slackerthel, did you? Like, by yourself?
No,
Oh, okay, good.
but he went in like, so like we did what Ash calls the buttered toast. And so like we...
Yeah, I know the
Yeah.
Bible.
So then they were like, distraction. And we were like, taking out the bat. But I don't think they haven't come back yet. So I'm a little worried.
So, yeah, I hope they're okay.
So yeah, crackling rock.
You didn't like piss Slackerthel off, did you, or anything?
Well, we did rescue you.
I
For
may have
starters.
blown up part of his dungeon, released the rest of his prisoners, and...
Oh, well, I need some advice here, because clearly...
Also, I definitely soiled 1/8 of his fish.
Clearly, I'm not... I don't think too well when these things are... personal, right? So he told me... I talked to the guy, right? I got here... They were like, hey, everything's fine. And I'm like, okay, great. And then I went in and not everything was fine. Because, you know, I thought the Tridents were cool, but they're not. Some of them are working with that guy. But when I talked to them, I talked to him. Did you see the king, first of all?
Yes.
Saw him, yes, but we did not.
And he saw us, but
Maybe
I
we should
convinced
refer-
him to look the other way.
And maybe we should call him by... Does he have a first name? Because King doesn't seem right to call him anymore.
Well, that is what I'm trying to get at. So basically, what is going on is... Sorry, my cat was trying to knock over that chips bag because it's crunchy and she wanted to hear the crunches. So, Slagarthel told me that the Illithids are starting to exalt the darkened depths. So he did not come up here to conquer anything. He came up here to run. And to perhaps join forces with us, the Tritons, to fight the Illithid. Which, on a base level, makes sense, right? Illithids are bad news. Bad news. Even Sarkarthel is no match for the greatest Illithid. But I don't know. I was very, like, abrupt when I went and saw him. It was very, like, quick, and you know me, I don't really respond well to people in my home world, so I kind of, like, went off on him. And that's the last thing I remember. He told me to go to the dungeons and cool off. And I, like, had to go. I couldn't stop. So I, like, walked into the cell. And then that's the last thing I remember.
Oh, he controlled you then. He, like, made you do it, right? Remember when, like...
So, yeah. Basically...
When the Aboleth did it before, like...
So what I'm saying is, like... I had a lot of time to think about this. Because when you're petrified, your brain isn't petrified, right? It's just your body.
Yeah, you can't really, like, you don't see or hear anything that's going on, but, I mean, you know, it's like, you can still think and dream and, you know, kind of float.
Haunting!
So, like, I wonder if perhaps... I don't know. Maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe not. I don't know. If the king is alive, I'm surprised, I guess. Because if he was to conquer this place... He told me the king was well, but I didn't really believe him. But I didn't see the king. If you saw the king and he's fine, then maybe he's telling the truth, man. I don't know.
I find that hard to believe, considering Olgaroth told us that the darkest depths were in league with the tentacled ones.
Oh.
Episode 16. 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Jesus!
His eyes just roll back into the back of his head.
Well, that would prove it then. Okay, then I made the right choice. But apparently my king has been bamboozled. But there is no way we can fight this guy by ourselves. Not even with Aramis.
And I feel that's what your king thought as well. Better to save his people and be occupied under a foreign force than risk bloodshed for an army they could not defeat.
Yes, we suppose so.
King Petan.
So, Aldus, what do you know of these folk over here? And I point to the corner full of captives.
Do I know any of them?
Looking among them, they are the wealthy family, basically patriarchs and matriarchs of the richest families in the capital. Basically, they don't have any kind of royal connection, but they do have power, influence, and money.
They would be like kind of like the guys in that district that Zane is from. It's kind of like them.
Would they be able to help if we need to coordinate people?
No,
Typically, guilds don't like wars. Guilds like cars and money.
All right, that's enough.
Out.
Good night, everybody.
Get out. Girls don't like guns, like guns and money. That's a great song, though.
In case you didn't get the reference, we're here. We're living it.
Mm-hmm.
So what? I mean, I'll be honest with you. If without their, no offense, guys, without their influence or their money and stuff, like really, not really. These are not warriors.
So
I meant more in the way of influence and.
Oh well, they have money, but like. If you're like, if like the rich people in your city were like, hey, come fight a war, what would you say?
I
Nah.
mean,
Yeah, see, it's like you're kind of like, maybe I really don't believe in your cause because
Well, if they offer to pay for my college, I would probably join for a little bit, you know, move back home after.
I fucking hate you.
Wait a second. Shouldn't education be available to all without having to move up to the middle class via this? Anyway.
No.
We just lost another viewer.
Yeah, he joined the military. He left. He's gone.
we convinced him.
So no, I don't. Honestly, I don't really think so. Did you see my father down there? He kind of looks like me, but older.
No, so I like tried with like these like, you know, the picky, the locks, and like I was not good enough. So I couldn't, we only had a certain amount of time, and then like we blew a hole in the wall and then we couldn't save anybody else.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, wait. Describe him to me, maybe.
I describe him to you.
Was it the guy in the first cell?
Yeah, it sounds like it is the guy in the first cell.
And then
Someone grab him?
all this and I say, oh wow, I'm really sorry. I tried to pick your dad's pockets.
I forgot.
His petrified pockets.
I'm really sorry.
That's okay. It's not a big deal. Did you grab him though? Like you just left him in there?
Well, no, because then I started to get petrified. And so then I had to like
Well,
get
yeah,
out
you
of
can-
there, man.
Why were you breathing in that shit? Why would you do that?
Because I'm stupid.
Didn't you breathe in that?
I was forced to go in there. I had to go in there and just breathe it. They were like, "Hey, go in and breathe," and I'm like, "I have to, I guess."
And breathe.
Yeah, they played that song, and I was like, "Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in."
Oh, come on. That's going to be in my head for a week now, Mike.
It's just constant.
This is the musical episode.
One day.
Anyway, yeah. So I guess my thing is like, I'm pissed because usually I know what to do, and I tried to do it, and it did not work. And it seems that my whole kingdom is under this lie. I don't think it's a spell. Because you're probably right, Demetrius. He's like, I don't want everybody to die, so whatever.
Yeah. So this guy like comes up, right? And he's like trying to avoid all the shit that didn't. What are they called? The dark.
No. They're in league together. Remember?
Oh, okay. So he comes up and he's like, I'm taking control. Goodbye.
Yeah. But he framed it as like a peaceful takeover, but it's not.
Okay, because now he controls an entire Triton army. He literally gained troops by coming up here.
Yeah,
Right?
Yep. That's pretty much it.
So he can have all of his aboleths control a whole bunch of Tritons. And then he's got a big old army of fish people. No offense.
I guess we gotta fight him, you know? I can't really think of anything else, you know? I'm not gonna like...
Saw that one coming.
Yeah, I told you.
All right, Father, freeze him again.
What? I can't do that.
You just take a piece of the coral that you had in the dungeon and just shove it into his mouth. Just breathe it.
What
Does it
if?
smell like chloroform?
What if?
Coral form?
Hey,
Pow, 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 pow!
what if we just ask him really nicely? Have we ever tried that? We never tried that.
He's just gonna tell us all to go in the dungeon and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, and then we're gonna all be petrified.
I mean, there weren't that many cells. Could he really do that to all of us?
Why don't we all just get in one cell then, probably?
We also blew up his dungeon, so.
Guilty.
I'm just like, I guess, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of at an impasse here because the other option would be to leave, right? But
Are you comfortable with leaving?
well, that's what I'm trying to say is I don't think I can because I need to.
I mean, you could totally pull a Joe and just be like, I'm leaving. I do that all the time.
What if leaving is the best thing for your people right now? If we just saved, from what you say, the richest, wealthiest people in the city, they have lots of money. And from my understanding, people in the material plane very much like money. And if the Illithid are coming back, that affects not just this plane. Right? What if you come with us and we build an army or find armies that the wealthiest of the Triton Kingdom could pay for to come here and stop Sarkathrel and the Illithid.
Oh,
You being from the kingdom would be perfect.
Oh, damn, Sinrig, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Oh god, we have to come back.
Wait, where's their money is the real
What, you
question.
just don't like the water or something?
I don't think all of their money was
Go
frozen.
back to, like, talk to my master and, like,
Well, yeah,
figure
so-
some shit.
If
and, like,
they-
That's what
If
we're
they
gonna-
don't necessarily have all the money with them, I'm sure credit would work.
Yeah, once they get their estate back, they'll be
Yes. Which is
Not
why all this
They won't.
which is why
What,
all
do you
this
think
would
you're
have to
some kind
come.
of Tritons waving your hand around?
If all this comes, he can speak for the wealthiest of the people and for the kingdom itself. And
I look at those people over there and I'd be like, so you heard us. What do you think? Between my family's money and yours, we could summon quite the force.
They kind of look at each other. One of them speaks up, a woman. Our money is gone. We do not have it.
But if we retake the city, you will.
You want to get the force without the money on credit?
Yes.
You want us to ask for credit.
What do you mean? I'm saying, listen, you don't have the money right now, but like, you're never going to have the money unless we retake the city.
That just
So we just say you have the money because you do technically have, like,
there just seems to be a better way. We would basically be reduced to beggars.
okay, but you want to be like, what are you wearing right now?
I'm currently wearing the torn remains of the last shirt I put on before the city was taken.
And that's all you got, right? So what are you right now?
I am not a beggar, I am the Triton.
Okay, yeah, fine, but like,
Even at my lowest, I am still a Triton.
and that is fine. You will still be a Triton, but you'll be a Triton with a home, with a kingdom to go back to.
I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
I'm not saying you're gonna be on your knees, man. I'm saying all you're gonna do is you're telling. All I'm saying is. All I'm saying is you're gonna promise some people some money to. We need to hire help. Like we need help. We're not gonna. You think? Listen. Okay, it's like a thing, right? We're the best, right? I know we're the best. I know. I'm aware. Okay, we've been the best. It's like a thing. But the best right now is not good enough. And the best needs help. If we just sit here and try to fight this on our own, it's not gonna work. You know it and I know it. So you can hide in this cave for the rest of your life, and that's fine. And you'll be a Triton, and you'll die on your knees or your feet or whatever. You're not even on your feet right now, you're swimming, goddammit. What I'm getting at is that there is no way for us to take care of these in-house. With just Tritons.
if the Triton Kingdom cannot stop the Illithid or Sarkathrel, what hope does the rest of us have? So if we come here to stop them here with the best of the best, yes?
Like plugging a hole.
Roll persuasion, Aldus.
Sure. Ash uses Flash of Genius on all this. Get fucked!
Great. You gave the fucking min-maxer 2 characters to play with. Wonderful.
I rolled a 1, and that's a 14.
Oh shit!
Do you see what you've done?
Oh, I forgot your persuasion was real good. Regularly a Baravin over here.
So you would represent us in these matters.
Yes, absolutely. Without a doubt. You can think on it if you want. We have a lot of time, but
It is something to be considered. But
That's all
it must be framed correctly, Halorath.
okay, how about this? Let me do my best. The Tritons are recruiting fighters to
have the honor of fighting with us.
Have the honor of fighting with the Tritons. Because otherwise you're fucked. Like, we're all gonna die.
Very well. A frontline defense in the elemental plane of water.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a crazy battle, man. I'm just thinking, like, we really gonna need these berets, you know?
Another woman stands up and she's like, while you do that, we shall... it doesn't stand up, but, you know, swims up. While you do that, we shall seek out the other kingdoms here to see if they too would like the honor in standing with us.
That is absolutely correct. That is true. That is a good idea. Because right now, I just don't have the amount of... We just don't have the power right now to fight Sluggerthel, much less Elithids.
Can you talk about the rod? Mention it, nobody said.
Oh, you... What did you say?
At that point, you all hear the rock, the hideout, open up.
Ash clicks her gun. Aldus, what do I have? Sorry, as Aldus, what's on me?
You have nothing.
Okay.
They didn't grab your stuff.
Neat. So I have to go back and get my shit, guys. That's the only other thing I need.
I'd say you have... Let me look at your equipment really quick.
In our defense, no equipment was described in the room.
Because I guess he would have... okay, you know what? He wouldn't have disarmed you because he had you under a suggestion spell. So you're okay.
Okay, good.
It was easy for him to just walk you in.
Good.
So
I was really concerned they were going to take
I will be a nice person today for just this second. Because now I'm going to be a mean person.
You're so benevolent.
Because as the rock opens, you all draw your weapons to look at it. You see Prince Aramis floating in, a trail of red behind him.
Oh no.
You see part of his face is kind of ripped off. Just big gashes along it. His arm is kind of broken, like twisted around. And his leg is missing he's missing a foot. He's
give him
swimming in.
Potion of healing.
He closes the rock behind him and takes it, pulls the cork off and drinks it quickly. He looks at Sinrig. The rod.
Once I speak with Aldus about it, as we discussed.
Okay, what is this rod you guys are talking about?
I literally kept bringing it up, and
You told me. I know you said something.
I don't know anything about it.
I'll go grab it.
Okay, you go to get it. Pulling it out from behind the storage and bringing it back out.
I'm gonna Arcana it, I guess, is all this.
I mean, there was like a tornado and a cat that came out of it, and it had like
Oh
a
my
lightning,
god,
and
dude.
it opened up like portals and shit.
That's a 4. Or that's a 9.
I'm
Sorry, that's a
literally
9.
trying.
You recognize it from stories, though aren't really sure what it is. You've heard of it before, basically. It looks to be the Rod of Storms. Or the Storm Rod, excuse me. It's very, it's nice. It's a beautiful piece of weaponry. And it's something you've heard of, but you're not really clear on what it is.
Oh boy. That changes things.
Go ahead.
I do not have the time to sit here and let you all talk in circles and argue amongst each other.
We love to do that.
That's what we do best.
Argue about what? Aramis, what is going on? Why are you bleeding?
We created a distraction for your friends, and it cost me my people. Leilani was taken prisoner, the rest of them murdered.
By whom? The Tritons or the Avalets, or both?
Sluggerthel.
Yeah, he's kind of a bitch. Your father believes that he is coming to run from the Illithids, and that's why he's here. That is what I overheard.
I do not care what that old man believes any longer. I care about getting Leilani back. So the rod, please.
If you take this rod now, you will be killed. The rod will be given to Sarkathel. The Triton Kingdom will be destroyed. The water plane will be destroyed. And who knows what happens beyond that. All this rod was given to us by someone we trust. They said it has great power. I don't understand it, but I want to leave this up to you. This is to protect your people, yes, but if it falls into the wrong hands, then we stand no chance, no matter how many armies we bring down here.
Aramis, you and I are very alike. Which is why we got along so well. And I know what you're going to do, because I've already done it. And you see where it landed me. I'm not saying I don't want to go free Leilani, and I want to free our kingdom from these madman's tentacles, but we did not, even with the rod, me, you, and the rod together. You know, the two of us, the most powerful people on this fucking plane, and we're not going to be able to do anything against him. He spoke one word, and I was immediately just like, okay, fine, and I had to give up everything. I don't know, man. I suppose, like, you're right in wanting your revenge and wanting this power. But if you take it and you go now, you're just going to lose it to Sarkathel. He'll have one more weapon on his side.
If I may, you will be needed to lead the army that we are raising.
Oh yeah, that's something else we'll talk about while you're gone. Which is good to see you, by the way. I'm sorry I missed you on my way in. Hello. This is like so serious, and I like didn't want to be serious when I saw you again. I figured we'd have a couple drinks, hang out, but now it's like, let's fight. Anyway, we need help, and I know it doesn't bode well for us to ask for it. We hate asking for it, but we have to ask. We have to find others willing to help us. We have some contacts on other planes from my travels. Ash, I know you have a lot of, well, you did have a lot of pull up there in Eberron. Perhaps you could help us as well. Well, that would be something, but I have to get back to my plane. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now without going into a portal. Maybe we will try to find you a way to get back to Eberron, and if you can get there, talk to your father. I don't talk to my father anymore, you know that. That's why I'm down here.
Yeah, you know that.
I don't talk to my father. God damn it, I did it. I fucked it.
No! So well!
So close. I don't talk to my father either, neither does Aramis right now, but desperate times call for desperate measures. We don't ask for help, right? And here I am asking for help, not only from you, but Aramis, we have some contacts up in the material plane and other places. And I know we're supposed to protect those places. Everything you're gonna say, I know. Because it's what I said to myself when I banished myself from these people to come here and take care of this on my own. And then it don't work. So I guess what I'm saying, man, is just like, think a second before you grab this rod and go run off. If it was promised in a deal, Sinrig, I know you're usually a man of your word, so I'm not going to presume to answer for you, but I don't know if taking it and using it now is a good idea. I don't even know if leaving it on this plane is a good idea.
Roll persuasion check.
Sure. Is anybody helping me?
He doesn't
really
he doesn't care
good.
about anyone else's word anyway, so.
All right, I rolled a vomit-inducing 23.
He looks at you and he just breaks down into tears at this point, just
I'll grab him.
How
Give
can
him
we
a
tell
big
he's
old
crying?
Give him a big old bro hug.
I failed this entire city.
You and I both, my friend.
I'll wait. You're right. My plan was suicide, and that is not good for Leilani. How long?
Oh gosh, with this group, a couple years.
And that's just to find the portal out.
Not
and
wrong.
Let's.
Ursulin, the woman speaks up. She goes, "As long as it takes them. And in the meantime, you will help us here. We will need to get you healed up. You are in no shape to present yourself to the merits."
Well, and I look at Senrig. I know you can give him the rod, but can you give him that ring for his foot, man? It's kind of the one limbed thing was my thing.
Yes, I was going to offer it to you, actually, for your hand, so you may do with it what you will.
I am more practiced at this anyway. He doesn't know. He'll be lost without a foot, man. You see, he's like swimming in circles.
I love the idea that all this is like now the ladies love it.
Prince Aramis, this ring will heal your wounds, and any more you may sustain.
He puts it on. Just... Thank you for both. Simric. I need to rest.
Do you know if... I know you have to go rest, but do you know of any way we can get out of here? Otherwise.
Out of the city?
No, out of the plane.
Out of the plane. Where are you trying to go?
Well, we have a few errands, right? Still, if we make it to the Feywild, perhaps we can get your people to help us?
Going to the Feywild.
Maybe we should start with the material plane. That is what connects all the other planes, yes?
From here to the Feywild, I do not believe is possible. But to... from here to... Sigil? There's the Isle of Dread, or there's the Citadel of 10,000 Pearls.
We shouldn't use Sigil.
Yeah, because we can't get back to the material plane from there.
There's always a storm.
That is true. And we have the rod.
There's no guarantee that you will arrive on your plane. But if our mission is as righteous as I believe, the elements should deliver you.
How do the elements feel about an evil person?
We just send it straight to hell. You're going down. Huh?
We also were told this rod should not leave this plane. It could be disastrous, so...
Is that what we heard? It's disastrous? Is that what it said? You said?
Something bad, I don't know.
I could use the rod to summon a storm to send you back specifically to where you want. But it would mean you trusting me with it.
Can I trust you?
My brother has convinced me to be level-headed in this situation.
I believe he can be, Sinrig. I know this man a long time. He's very similar to me. And if I am willing to accept this plan, I believe he is as well.
He takes it.
Push it in the water.
Snatches it and just...
Instead of a kraken, you will have a queen!
You see the others, the nobles, the wealthy over there, just kind of as he takes it, they kind of, their eyes kind of widen, and they just look at him and just, one of the woman who's originally spoken just, it fits well. Just, he holds it and lightning kind of sparks from it. Doesn't hurt him, but just kind of runs against him. Are we
You know I'm gonna want that when we get back. I'm gonna have to like play with it a little bit, right?
It will have to be a trial by combat in order to earn it.
Well,
But that
okay,
takes
fine.
agency away from the characters.
Do you
Goddamn.
do you want to go now, or would you rather go later?
Well, there's no time like the present.
I would really love to be back on ground in
Yeah.
like Praxia where I can go get a fucking beer.
Air would be wonderful.
Air would be so nice. Oh,
It's overrated, but that is fine. Then I would.
I would say too, be careful how long you stay here. If they did capture your friend, they may know where this hideout is.
Then we shall move. You are correct. May I ask you all for some healing magic?
Sure.
Yeah, I
Take
could help you.
Level 3 cure wounds.
I've got this, guys, and I take my last 4 berries, and I just.
Thank you. Any more? Please, sir.
That is the best way to heal, just the Pac-Man through the water.
Listen, Tyler, I got one fucking job on this fucking shit. Fuck your berries.
It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
21 health from me.
Yeah, you watch as his wounds begin to close up. The scar, the gash on his face begins to turn into a scar.
Does he look like he needs more?
He is no longer bloodied, despite the foot being gone. It kind of stubs over.
His
with
arm
the
is
healing
still like
magic.
twisted around, but he looks okay.
It snaps
Tell him
into
to take,
place.
Another 11.
All right, it snaps into place, and you can hear like some bones popping back in. It's just, okay. Give me an hour to figure this thing out, and I will send you where you need to be.
Oh, would you mind sending me a portal? I suppose back to home for me.
Ash, yes, you. Let me send them first, and then.
Oh no, you're not going to come with us?
Well, I believe Aldus is right. If I can get some help from where I'm from. Well, you see that. Okay, look at your friend here with the metal guy, right?
Yeah.
Got, like, imagine like a bunch of those, but like helping us.
Yeah, we have a lot of those too, but they're not helpful.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bunch of dozers?
Yes, absolutely. And they'll all actually, well, from what you described, they're dozers. That they seem. The rest on your plane are brainwashed. These ones are free thinkers, just like your dozer here.
I've got to explore that topic when we have time. I'd love to do that.
Well, I already remember what I told you about that Lord of Blades. He may not be the nicest guy, but he may have some answers for you.
Thank you. I do want to get back to that if we can.
That may be the next best place to be going.
Well, we can't stop in New Praxia for like a little bit. I miss the
No.
pollution of the city. Gosh.
Discuss amongst yourselves where you would like to go. I will go figure this thing out. I need to go to the bathroom. I can't hold it. So-
Oh gosh, I just like, I'm like,
Oh, he's polluting the waters right now.
I just farted.
great.
What's the word?
Bubbles! My bubbles.
So what's the word? What's the good word? Praxia?
Here's
Yeah, probably.
here's my only input. Not sigil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're going back to the material plane.
I think New Praxia is the best
What
because
I'm-
we can
what I'm
check in
saying-
with all of everyone's shit.
What
and
I'm
then-
saying is we can't like I'm not saying we're gonna go stay in sigil. I'm saying we cannot even use sigil as a hub.
Yeah.
We need to not even pass through sigil
Why?
No, we're not going to.
because
What did you do?
I didn't do it.
I'm just
Who
confused.
did what?
Maybe I'm stupid and I don't pay attention, but why not? Just refresh my memory.
Well, Zook pissed off. What's her name?
No, I did what?
You were upset about Dozer. You thought that she knew the guy who kidnapped him, and then she got all pissed off and said, "Choose one door to walk out of," and that's it.
Oh no, but she's in the material plane.
Yes,
We
but
can't
she's
go
the
to
way
Sigil because it is different now.
It's different. How?
Look, does this have anything to do with when you disappeared for a day or so?
Oh no.
Oh, Zook, what did you do?
Will you finally tell us what happened?
Listen, it's not even a big deal. You guys are making it a big deal, and it's not
You're
a big
making
deal.
it a big deal.
Guys, you guys are making it such a big deal, but the sun has never risen. It stopped rising.
Oh.
Right? That was it, right?
Yeah, for the day that you were there, it did not get bright.
Why?
I swear to you, and I know I say this a lot, I had nothing to do with it. I was barely involved.
Insight the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Barely, you say the word
I
barely.
will also.
Barely is a very
Good. It's
bendable word.
Yeah, 13. I guess it would be against whatever his deception or whatever, if he's deceiving.
He's not lying.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Then that's fucking weird. Maybe it's something happened to the Lady of Pain. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't exactly remember because, like, I finally got rid of that fucking dagger, and yeah, and then we killed the big what the fuck was his even name? Sarus. We killed him, and that's all I remember.
Oh, you
You were there.
I was there for that. Never mind.
You weren't there for me killing a Cyclops.
So I'm confused. So you're not going back simply because the sun went out for a day? Eclipses happen, right? What's the big deal?
What? I feel like you were in Sigil with us at some point.
Yeah, probably was.
Okay, then it's not like a sun. It's like a.
It's just light. It's light that comes from really kind of nowhere. There's a light that it's a day-night cycle that is just basically the city illuminates and then it darkens, and it illuminates and it darkens.
So you accidentally hit the switch for a second. I mean, come on.
Listen,
You know, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't have the magical hands for the clap on, clap off. Okay, I had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I'll bet you. When I say barely involved, I would bet you we had something to do with it, though. Which is why I would like to not go back, because you can't claim responsibility for things if you're not there.
Yeah, like, fuck it. We don't have any reason to go back
Yeah,
here.
no,
I
you
already
know
got rid of the dagger, the Lady of Pain. It kind of sucks.
I was just curious because I don't think that we should go back there anytime soon. I mean, I was just curious why there was a hard, fast no. You know, that's all.
Maybe
I wanna-
Deliria knows more about it. And
We can.
I know we left things on bad terms, but she is an important ally if we are starting to build armies against, Illithid.
I don't think that that's going to go over well, but like,
Um,
you guys are more than you guys are more than able. Have at it.
She fears them too.
Exactly.
We could potentially bring a peace offering to her.
You can have a piece of this ass.
I don't think she would want that.
She wants a piece of your ass. I believe that we should. This Blade guy, Lord of Blades. I think we should just go look into that. Does that sound good?
Yes. That's in Underberg. I also have business there. But it may be beneficial to start in New Praxia so we can settle any affairs that have been left behind. And then make our way, I believe, south is Underberg.
Yes, please, please go back to Nebraska.
That's fine. Yeah.
I
no,
left
that is-
things really, really bad with my master, and I really need to talk to him. It was like bad. It was bad.
We can go there, right? That is part of the plan, and then we can talk to Zane's dad. Maybe.
It's been a very long time.
Right, Zane's dad is still like a powerful person there. He can help us get people, maybe.
Yes.
It all depends on who is in charge.
Yeah, that place like flips people who own it quicker
Yeah,
than.
positive, negative.
Oh wait, the Dragonborn leader guy. What's his fucking name that took control?
Father fuck
He
ass.
likes us.
Yeah, we're cool.
So like, we could ask him too.
Here, Gigax, right?
Assuming he's still in power.
Oh well. Real quick before because I know we're about to all be whooshed away in like an hour. I just figured I'd get this out of the way. I know you've been having some trouble. You don't like to split up a lot, and that really like. I know it's like fine for you guys, but you don't really have anybody to kind of communicate. I was kind of noticing that earlier, so I figured, here you can have these. If they go dark, it means I'm dead. But here you can take these. Father, I believe I gave you one last time, so you can have the pair and decide to split it however you want.
Oh, the sending stones.
A pair of sending stones with her little insignia on them.
Oh.
And you can use those to talk to each other. Just once though, once per day. That's all it allows you to do. But perhaps that way you won't split up a bunch and get all fucked up because you guys do that a lot and it's really like it's bad for your health.
Howard? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Thank you. That's really nice of you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to miss you.
I'll miss you too. I'll see you guys soon. Don't worry. Very soon. It'll be like, listen, it's just like a thing. I gotta go talk to my dad, and he's kind of pissed at me. But if I can get some help, I promise I'll bring it because I'm all for helping Aldus and I'm all for helping the world because those illithids are not nothing to fuck with. I'll tell you that. So I'll try my best. Is basically what I'm saying. And if I can get us some help, I will, and we can really do some damage. None of us. It's real quick. None of you else there. None of the rest of you are banking on any of her buffs, right? Right now.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Good. Those don't exist anymore. If you were.
So how are we going to get? So like, great. Make a big army. Come fight for all this. I get it. Okay, for the family, got to do it. But like, how are we gonna get a bunch of people to breathe underwater? Are we going to also pay for them to have magical items? Because that's a lot of fucking money.
We'll cross that bridge when we swim under it.
I hope I don't have to swim anymore. I really don't want to swim anymore. Like when we get back to the material plane, I'm taking these off and putting them in my bag. Like I am not wearing them.
Well, I mean, you could always do the buttered toast, right? Yeah, she's right. If we make a distraction down here or up here and like run away to some sort of place where there's land, we could fight up there, or like at the edge of the land or something, I don't know.
We could use the Isle of Dread as a staging area.
That's what I was trying to say.
We get like 1 billion sheeps and we fight on a bunch of sheeps. Because that went so well last time. I jumped on it. I didn't get to punch it, but like more sheep battles. That's what I hear.
Did you punch a sheep?
I punched a sheep. Well, I was going to, but then this girl, and I pointed at, she shot it, and it like went down.
And then the ship hit the fan, and
let's talk. When we talk to the Lord of Blades, he might have a little bit more influence than we might expect to have at that point. So maybe that can help. We don't know at this point.
Well, just remember, be careful with that. He's not a rational man. He's out again to help save the Warforged from slavery, but
sure,
he's a bit of a radical. So just be aware of that. He's not a great person. He's not like a good guy, but he may be useful. And if he finds that your cause is worth backing, he is a force to be reckoned with. I'll tell you that.
He has resources. I mean,
yeah, you can. If you want to go parlay with him, I mean, good luck. All for you. That's fine.
Like it's going to be a hard selling point to be like, "Hey, come fight this battle." Oh, by the way, it's like 1,000 feet underwater.
Well, okay.
Like, oh yeah.
Okay, no. But that's we'll workshop that a little bit. Okay.
Okay. All right, then.
I mean, you're royalty, right? You got some money. How many?
Oh, was you were fucking talking to me? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, no, yes, I have money, but I don't have the money to drain the water plane. That's
no. I'm not talking about that, but just working with it. There's things we can do to work with that.
I take down a bunch of more Cyclopses, and we all bet a bunch of money on it. then we could have a fuckload of money.
We lost so much money.
I imagine going to the Lord of Blades and be like, okay, I've got a battle for you. I think you're gonna love it. I know you needed oxygen, but let's just move past that.
Also, Joe, your odds have significantly changed in that bar. So
That's fine. We haven't gone to Punch Club yet. They don't know anything about me. Keep going around and just.
I know you really wanted bathrooms, but he's willing to budge on price. Let's go.
Well, basically, remember, actually, if I get home, with the amount of artificers that are on Everon, we could all, I mean, each of us can create 3 caps of water breathing easily.
There we go. That's more like it.
So, I mean, if I can get the right amount of people, perhaps we can actually make this work.
And if we can, talk to Gergergax, maybe he'd be willing to, we do a couple favors, he gives us some money to fund it, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to Mada and see.
Mada. I'll talk to Mada.
But I believe, so we're going to New Braxia then. That is like the first stop,
Oh
right?
God, yes, please.
Okay, we will do that. We'll wait for Aramis to get his shit together and,
all right. So you all kind of hang out for a moment.
Wait, what money did you guys get? Can I have some or like?
Oh, well, I don't think
It's not. None of it's Electrum. You don't want it.
Actually, I took most of your share, Aldus. You weren't there. Yeah, you fucking pirate. Of course you did. Damn it, I did it
She
again.
wasn't there either.
Oh no, she wasn't here.
I still just have
Any of the others.
I still just have.
Ash says that. I'm like, did you fucking rob us?
No. She took the loot from that 10,000 you found on the Isle of Dread. Remember?
Yeah.
Does anyone have anything they'd like to do in this? This is a short rest. This counts if you want. You can take your short rest to do whatever you gotta do.
Short rest. That gives me everything.
Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do right now?
No.
All right. Then in that case, as you all bandage up, regain any spells, meditate if you must. After an hour, you all hear a crack of lightning. As suddenly this rod is like now glowing blue. And then you see Aramis has got like a smile. He's like, all right, I got it.
Oh God, he found the on button.
It took out an hour, but I did find the switch. It was just underneath at the bottom of the pommel. But,
It was flipped a cat before.
Gotta flip it to Wumbo.
Just says on.
Have we decided?
New Praxia, please, for the love of God, New Praxia.
Home, sweet home.
I've never did I ever think that I would say I miss New Praxia, but God, that I miss New Praxia.
You see his eyes glowing, and he goes, I've never been there, but I know what it looks like. There's a blizzard there now. A powerful storm blowing in. Wind blowing tents and snow piling in the streets. As he says this, lightning kind of begins coming from the rod. As you watch as inexplicably it begins to darken in here. And you feel the water begin to swirl around you all as it suddenly begins to separate from you as you're floating within a whirlpool before finally you float down, landing on your feet and change the music. You float down and kind of land on your feet as you're surrounded by this twister of water surrounding you. Lightning crackling through it, and rain begins to fall as Aramis's eyes continue to glow. His hair is kind of floating up as he's within the whirlpool, kind of floating around in you all. He's like, I hope you are all decided, because there's no going back now. Do not fight the storm. Ride it, and you will arrive. And before you can even say a word, everything stops, the rain stops, and the water just crashes onto you all. And you are suddenly floating in ice-cold water. Underneath it, the water is murky. It's not nearly as clear as it was that you were just in. It's incredibly cold, and you can almost smell, since you can breathe underwater, you can smell the garbage that's been dumped into this.
Yes! Yes!
I know where we are.
It is freezing.
We swim to the surface?
Yeah, make our way up.
You swim to the surface,
Frozen?
and as you do, you hit a sheet of ice.
Can I punch it?
Roll a strength check.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the ice.
Okay. You cast Firebolt. She's rolling a strength check.
I was just looking actually.
I just use fucking control water to melt the ice.
There you go. Boom.
Or that.
That's even better.
The three of us, we make holes.
Sure, any of it would have worked, depending on rolls, but control water makes it happen very quickly. As the ice cracks away, melting, and you all not taking a deep breath because you can breathe underwater normally, but who cares? You come out of the water, grabbing on to a sheet of ice. It's not too thick. This is a saltwater harbor, so it hasn't frozen very much, but you come out of it and see a skyline of a city as snow, barely see, might I add, as snow whips the buildings of the harbor. You're about 80, 100 feet out from shore as you all kind of climb your way up onto the ice, and you're freezing at this point. The snow is sticking to you and already freezing to your jackets, to your body, to your face. Actually, you aren't wearing your cold weather clothes because you were just in a tropical place, so it's freezing right now.
Oh, I forgot to put my cold clothes on my horse. Dang it, now I have to go all the way back to the camp and switch them out.
For the first time in 20
You rooting and
days,
shooting?
nearly a month, you all have arrived in New Praxia.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Welcome to District 9.
And with that, we will go ahead
It's like-
and take a break.
Oh.
So, we will go ahead and take a quick 15-minute break. We will be back at about 6:44. 6:44. Don't go anywhere. We're not giving anything away because we haven't figured that out yet, but we will one day. Until then, eat food. Bye. And welcome back. Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. It is night here. You've lost now from where it was in the elemental plane of water. You've basically lost what seems to be an entire day. At this point, it's dark. You can see the glowing of the street lamps from the water that you're at right now, from the ice you're standing on, but you can't actually see what is going on, Seth. You're like,
what?
You're clickety clacking so hard.
I don't know what the problem is.
You could see the glowing of the street lamps from the ice that you're standing on, but that's all you could see is the glow. You can't pick out any specific lamp from this massive snowstorm that's just kind of blowing this ice against your face. It almost hurts. What do we want to do?
Swim to shore.
Well, you're standing on ice right now.
I climb up on the ice and walk to shore.
Sure.
You all...
I would like to perceive where we are.
Roll perception check.
Hey, where the hell did my D20 go?
Somebody,
in my book. Interesting.
if somebody has a copy of the map, if they wouldn't mind resending it to one of the D&D group chats, just so I can look at it. I haven't seen it in a while. If nobody has it, then I can try looking through my documents too.
That's a 15, and I'll poke around. Yeah, I was trying to find my copy of it too.
Okay. I'm not on Facebook anymore, and I don't have Messenger on my computer, so I cannot send it. But looking around, you're on the water. Behind you is vast ocean, and you see the massive pylons that once were part of creating this dome. Behind you, just kind of sitting in the water, off like small little mini spires, just sitting in the middle of the water, hundreds of feet away from you. You are on the shore of District 9 right now, the harbor district.
I've never been here, or at least I don't think I have.
This is where I came up last time.
Yes, we are just outside the docks of District 9.
Yeah, I don't remember where it is either.
Yeah, sorry, I'm like.
All right, guys, hang on. I
just really need I honestly don't remember where everything is, so I would like a visual so I can know where I want to go.
Sorry, I'm working on getting mine up. I just got to sign in a drive on my computer.
I need to...
Yeah, I looked at my drive and apparently I don't have it.
I basically need to send it I need to message it to myself, and then I need to message it to you guys. So it's going to take just a quick second.
Put it in the Discord.
April's not in the Discord, so...
Not a big deal, as long as he can pull it up on his computer. Is it in my...
Ben, I got it. You just keep going and I'll send it.
Thank you so much. All right. So, you are on the shore of District 9, as I said. Looks to be about anywhere here right now, as judging from where the pylons are, Grimold. You're about probably the north directions, western side of the district. That's all I gotta say.
Well, once we make it to shore, we could head toward my shack, I guess you could call it, and see if it is still available. The landlord I had purchased it from, I knew I would be away for days at a time, moving between the districts, but this long, he may have gave it to someone else, so we can check. Come along.
Did you purchase it, you said, or did you rent?
I was renting it.
Okay.
Well, I would like to go to 5 to try and talk to Klaus if he'll have me, but so that's what I would like to do. Where are we? Are we up here?
Yeah.
Oh, so that would take. So we could either go to 5. We could either go to 6, either side of 6, or we'd have to go down through 1 to get to 5.
We gotta talk to Gigagex anyway, and he's in 1.
Yeah.
And Mark is home. I think he's getting changed and all right now, so he'll be down soon.
Okay.
Okay, well, I would like to go to 5. I don't know what anybody else wants to do, but I want to go to 5.
All right.
5 on the way through District 1. Maybe we go to 1.
I believe 1 may be the best option.
Talk to Gigagex first and then go to 5. Is that okay? Or do you need to go now?
I mean, I don't care. I'm sure you guys
As long
can
as we
go.
get there, you're good.
Yeah, you guys can go talk to Gigagex. That's cool.
It is late right now.
Perhaps then we
It's
go to
dark.
5 first?
It's dark, I should say. You're not really sure what time it is.
Which means it's
Right, it's the winter, and well, you're past the solstice now, so dark usually means about 5:30. Judging from your location, it would take like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably about 6. It's a 6-hour walk to the spire.
Damn. Okay. I mean, if that's where you guys are,
No. I'm sorry. It's a 6-mile walk to the spire.
Okay.
That's not that bad.
Yes, my apologies.
Well, if you guys want a beer, we can go to the brewery, stay there, and come handle this stuff in the morning. That's fine.
So it'd take about an hour 20 to get there.
To the spire.
Mm-hmm.
And then Barefist Brewing is where in District 5?
It's about the center, from what I remember. So to get to
Like double the distance, right?
yeah, it's quite a ways.
About 3 hours to walk there.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't shit. We can get there. I just worry about it being pretty fucking cold the whole time. I mean, I'm fine, but just walking there this cold.
2 hours ish to get there.
Yeah, so if you want to stay in there and get a beer, I know you mentioned wanting a beer, we can go there and hang out, stay the night. If we can stay the night there, you said you left things pretty bad with him.
Nah,
so
that's what I'm saying. I need to go talk to him.
I guess what I'm saying is like I kind of want to change like clothes and stuff first because it's cold.
At this point, I need everyone to roll a Constitution save, please. Aldus, you're resistant to cold, so you get advantage.
Neat.
An extreme cold.
Does anybody else has any ideas of where I want to go?
I just gotta go talk to the king.
Alright.
Raise your hand if you got under a 10. Did you roll for Zane also, Grimald?
Yeah, I rolled for him. He rolled better than Grimald did.
Cool. All right, you're all good. Continue.
Okay. I mean, let's just start walking that way, and then I guess we can like decide as we walk.
Yes, the sooner we get somewhere we can stop so that I can fix
Yeah.
a small problem that I have right now would be great.
I have no objections stopping in for what we said, a beer.
Zook, what the fuck problem do you have? Are you twitching or something?
Hedgewitch is still an octopus. She won't get out of my shirt.
Maybe she'd like hanging out on Aldous' arm.
She can only hold her breath for so long.
Yeah, she might need to stay on Aldous' arm.
She can just breathe my arm. That's fine.
That's so weird. Can I wear the hat? Does the hat work both? Can I put the hat on her? Does it work both ways?
I don't think so.
No.
It's not a head of air breathing.
Oh.
We're
You
wandering.
could just leave her in the water, and when you cast Find Familiar, she'll come back to the cauldron.
But she'll freeze.
She's not. No, octopi can be in cold
They're
water.
fine.
Okay, fine. Hedgewitch.
Catapult.
Like a baseball.
Yeeted.
I'll see you later.
You all just hear a...
It just flops and then
Hits
just
the-
slides.
Hits the ice and slides in.
Yeah, I just send her through the air and you just hear like.
It does like a sticky hand thing where it's just like... Alright, so you all walk your way to the shore, and once you step off of the ice and onto wood, the snow stops.
Whoa. What the fuck
I
is
step
that?
back onto the ice.
It breaks. No, there's no snow. It's done. The storm, it just goes like it's nothing.
Oh, the storm was part of the portal.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
No.
I can do that too, though.
Let's start walking.
Yeah, we'll walk into. I don't know. So Joe, do you want to go tackle like this whole shit with Klaus right now? Because like, or should we find a tavern here or an inn to grab like and sit for a second? Because like, it's cold.
I mean, it's up to you guys. I would like to go, and you guys don't need to be there. I'd actually probably be better if you were not there when I talked to Klaus. So a little
Well, I do need to go because Mabel is right over there, and she's got Kellen.
Fine, then let's all just go to 5. If your guy throws us out, we'll find another place to stay.
So skipping Demetrius's place.
Wait, Demetrius has a place. That's right. We'll go to his. I'm gonna. We can just.
Where is his at?
His is in 9, right?
Yes, I am from 9.
We can go to 3 where Cynric's from.
Hey!
I was just about to say.
Yeah, let's go to his shack real quick and warm up first, and then we'll go.
Sure.
We'll go to Demi, Father Big Daddy D's shack first.
Please, Aldus, call me by that name.
Big Daddy D.
Meatball.
Padre D. Padre D. I'm going to Padre D's house. La casa de Padre D.
All right, you all head
Papi D.
to Demetrius's shack.
Poppy D's shack.
Making your way through the snow, crunching under your feet. Sinrig, as you're walking through these streets, you every once in a while catch the giggle of a child coming from down an alleyway as you keep walking.
That's creepy.
Is it like following us?
Roll a perception check for that.
Dude, I'll kill a kid. I'm not afraid.
18.
18?
Nope, 19.
19? Yeah, you begin to hear kind of the same laughs here and there. It sounds kind of like they're playing a little bit, but it does seem to keep appearing in certain alleyways. It's very, very, yeah.
Does it sound familiar at all?
No.
No. I think someone is following us. It's just a child. Maybe I'll go check that out.
No. It's best that you don't. It's probably just some hooligans.
Okay.
Hooligans is the gang that runs 9.
What?
And are they made up of children?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay, I was born in the wrong district.
Wait,
You know
so-
how 11 had the Lords of Hell, 9 has the hooligans.
That's dope.
They're all just kids?
They're all just kids.
Are they
Orphans.
are they dangerous?
Well, it depends.
Is this like the kindergartners from fucking Recess? Because I ain't that shit.
What is it with Mitch and the child gangs? It's two times now.
I completely forgot about the child gang from last campaign.
Yeah, I guess out of context, that probably sounded pretty bad.
Mitch are running a child gang, like, and all of our viewers that don't know Mitch are like, really?
See, now he's more of a, what's the character from from.
Littlefinger from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I guess he's more like that now, but
Or no,
in the
wait,
past,
it was the spider.
In the past, he was a 7-year-old who got a child gang, so it was better in the last campaign. No, oh my God! And you enlarged them, and you paid them money to distract people.
Well, no, that was the plan. We needed a distraction, so I was going to drink 2 potions of growth.
That's right.
To go from being 3 foot tall to.
Well, you can do 2 potions
size.
of growth or 1 Zoltar machine.
Well, they taught you how to be a child. That's what's important.
And I gave them axes.
All right. One moment as we get Mark in. We're getting Mark in right now. Yell at him to come in case he doesn't look at his message.
Good times.
As I'm going to just go ahead and shut off the overlay because it doesn't work for 9 people.
Look at that cool, like my screen is so full.
Here.
It's so perfect. I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could play Hollywood Squares. Like, uh-oh, Tyler, you're Gilbert Gottfried. Sorry.
I turn off self-view because I just can't. I can't do self-view. I can't stand it.
I love it.
Well, you don't like looking at yourself, Bill?
I hate it.
Bill, if we gotta look at you, you gotta look at you, man.
No, please. I can't play D&D and do this.
Ben, can you spotlight Bill for all of us? Spotlight Bill, please. Thank you.
It would mess up my my screen, but
No, it wouldn't because there's no overlay anymore.
Overlay's off.
Yeah, I guess. But back to the game. You are all, as you all walk and continue to hear the giggling, ignoring it. It's not long before you arrive at a little shack built next to a warehouse. It looks to have once been maybe an office for some sort of warehouse space. And Demetrius, as you approach, there's 9 of you. Of course. Dozer! As you're all approaching, you feel a rock hit the back of your head.
Okay, I go.
Roll a perception check.
I demand to know who rocked my robot.
Like an owl, it's just your head turns around.
Yeah.
And then he gets hit with the sock.
G20. 1 second. I have to get my dice.
Sock'em robot.
That was the thing.
That's the thing.
Remember that movie Real Steel?
Yeah.
Where they tried to do Rock'em Sock'em Robots as a movie?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's terrible. Let's see. So that is 15.
A 15. You look around and can't see where it came from. Go ahead and take a point of bludgeoning damage, by the way.
Ouch. That's a ding.
I pick up the rock and just like...
I didn't even know it was an option.
Not aim it to throw it like this, aim it to throw it like this. Like, alright, who's fucking getting the yeet?
Another one. And Joe, it hits you right in the shoulder.
Perception check to see where it came from.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, can I do something with, like, my urchin background that, like, I know where the fuck they would be hiding in, like, this situation?
Well, first, go ahead and take a point of bludgeoning damage as this rock comes flying at you.
Why do you assume they're urchins?
And I'll give you advantage to roll your perception, Joe. What did you get, Zook?
Poo-poo caca.
Okay.
Poo-poo caca. I assume that means less than 15.
It sure does.
I got a 21.
21. Joe, as that one hits you, you look up and you see 2 beady eyes peeking out from behind like a space between 2 crates. And just looking at you, and you see another one, and you see another one. You look around counting. There's about 8 of them here, just kind of in this broken down warehouse without a wall, just behind crates and in the darkness and the shadows, just kind of.
I really want Colin
peeking at you.
Like,
I'm gonna
fireball.
I'm just gonna say.
The gang slaughters children. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Just gonna look from one to the other to the other to the other, and like smile and say, "I see you."
They all scatter quickly.
Call lightning bolt down.
I just assume all the children whip out guns. Just
locked and loaded.
So they gone?
At this point,
We're not fucking children. Let's just go to the shack.
We're at the shack. Are we at the shack?
At this point, they come running out, and you can see they have one arm full of rocks, and they just start pelting them at all of you guys.
I will farm you pain! Lots of pain!
Everyone roll dexterity saves for me, please.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and block them with my quarter staff. Save checks.
Saves.
Oh,
My great
no.
sword.
Saves.
Duke's in trouble.
Can I use a spell instead?
Sure, if it's something you think that'll work.
You
Gus?
said it was Dex?
Yeah, it'll protect you, but not everyone. Yes, dex save, guys.
Got it. Ready?
All right, Zook, what'd you get?
Thank you.
Duke got a 3.
All right, you're gonna take whoops, I dropped my die. Just one rock hits you. You're gonna take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, sons of bitches.
Demetrius,
More than likely. Yes.
1.
you're gonna take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ungrateful little pricks.
Sinrig,
Sinrig got a 6, but Sinna got a 22.
okay, Sinrig's gonna take 5
Don't know
points
about
of
you.
bludgeoning damage. Joe,
Sinrig got hit like fucking William Dafoe.
But I have evasion, so I don't know if that applies or not.
I'll allow it to work here. So you know, while you aren't thinking about it, your instincts kick in, and you manage to just start dodging these little rocks as they fly through the air.
You move like they do.
Wing it back.
Aldus, you said you have your gust, so you just kind of blow a gust of wind at the rocks that are coming at you. You see, you catch one kid, and he just goes, ah! And flies and hits a crate. Varus,
T-Rockets blasting.
That's gonna be a 21 for me, big dog.
you're good. Grimold,
Nat 20 on that save.
you're good. Dozer,
Oh, 21.
you're good. And Zane,
9.
you're gonna take 4 bludgeoning damage as these rocks are just being pelted at you. They keep darting back and forth quickly.
Children! Children! It's father! What is going on?
Oh! Oi! Oi, shit, stop! Stop, it's Father Demetrius! And they're like, what? Father? And they all drop their rocks. Like, Father! And they all run up to you, and they just kind of wrap their legs around you. Or wrap their
We're
arms
coming in for
around
a
you.
melee assault. Ready yourselves.
Are they all wearing Newsies caps?
Yep, they're all wearing Newsies caps.
Now, what do we say to a nice gentleman when we meet him for the first time?
I cast Max Earth.
Are you my daddy?
They all have, like, suspenders on, little bow ties. Oi, Father, some bloke's been coming by here trying to close down your shop, and we've been throwing rocks at him to make sure he don't come by no more. So we thought we thought you were hired by him. We didn't notice you in the dark.
Yeah, that's probably the landlord.
Oi!
I'm usually not gone for this long.
Landlords think they can own everything.
I mean, they do.
What are you, some capitalist punk? Come here, I'll kick you in the nose. And he runs up to you.
Witness my power!
And I just cast like prestidigitation to arc electricity from one hand to the other.
They roll an intimidation check.
I don't actually know if I have that. I've never done it. Oh, nope, I don't. So here we go. Yep.
I cast prestidigitation between his hands.
No, he has prestidigitation. He doesn't have intimidation.
9.
He looks at you and goes, oh, he's a little magician. They're all taller than you, by the way.
Hey, pick on someone your own size, damn it!
And they're just like laughing. One of them's got their hand on your head as you're like coming at them. And it's just
sons of bitches.
Father, where you been?
Well, shortly after I left, I got stuck in 11. Circumstances brought me to this group. Children, this is that's Zook down there, Sinrig, Joe, Aldus, Varus, Grimold, Dozer, and Zane. And Cinna.
Howdy.
Anyway, we got mixed up with the Lords of Hell unfortunately, in 11. And we were there on the day of the great opening. I don't know if word made it up here.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yes, well, the gates came down, and we decided to go out and explore some of the new world. We've been so far, and it's been quite an adventure, you might say.
It sounds like it. Things have been pretty easy up here, too. Ever since that great opening thing, no one really comes down here. I can't really hold an accent, so this is gonna be weird.
I think I've done enough accenting for everybody here.
No one really comes up here anymore, so we've been kind of given free reign of the place.
Oh. Well, that is good to hear. I assume it is easier to walk out the gate than it is to try and sail out of the bay.
Well, it seems to be the case. Word is there's new management again, too, so we're not really sure what's up with that. But we don't really pay attention to the news from down there. Just keeping things steady up here.
Yes. What do you mean, new management? You mean of the city?
Yeah. Hey, it's cold. Can we go inside? We haven't had a good roof in a while.
Of course. And I'll just
before you even open up, you grab your key. They pick the lock and open it up.
I like these little guys.
Wait, did they roll a 27 too?
It's not that good of a lock, guys.
And it's kind of like a kind of push it open the door. It's been so long.
Pull up and then in. You can't just like go open it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
As you all walk in, the kids start lighting lanterns and stuff. It's clear, Demetrius, they've been in here plenty of times since you're gone. The asking for your permission was a formality since you're here. You know, you look around, there's no dust anywhere. Like, it's very clearly been lived in at this point. You can see some blankets scattered around on the ground, and like kids really quickly go to pick them up and throw them onto the bed, and they're like, oh, I don't know why that's there.
I have dark vision now. I don't think Tritons have dark vision.
Shutting the door, you guys are now in this little shack. It's really barely fits all of you. The kids are kind of like all climbing up onto tables and sitting on the beds and stuff while you all are just kind of standing there.
Now we have them contained. Roll for initiative.
God damn it.
I'm not really. Anyway,
literally just let me swing my sword. That's all I need.
Anyway, I'm not really
fire?
sure about what the specifics, but basically what we've been hearing is that Dragonborn fella ain't in charge no more.
Oh.
Well, that makes sense. We were gone for like a month, so.
Who is in charge?
It sounds like the church again.
Ah!
Hey guys, we're back to square one.
Genopraxia.
But good news is they ain't bothering us. Not like they used to. They used to be coming up here trying to find people to put in their schools and shit, but now, not really. They've just been leaving us alone, going off doing their own thing.
They worship a god called Abraham.
I'm not sure
Are they
what
just
their
working
specifics.
their way through the vowels.
I'm not really. Next would be Abraham, actually, but.
Abraham. Abraham.
It's just an aboleth with a sexy bod.
That was April's joke. She didn't say it loud enough, but I'm gonna give her credit.
I'm not.
And you just said aboleth twice.
An aboleth, was that the joke? I'm not really sure the specifics, you know, but yeah, they seem to be the ones who are calling shots now.
Well, fuck.
Well, I'm sorry, Dozer, but would you be good with a quick coup before we went?
Oh no!
I mean, how much time are we talking here? It's a quick coup, you know?
I don't know. Why don't we just go to District 1? They should just let us right in, right? And we could just storm into the capital.
Zane looks at his wrist sundial.
There's no sun right now.
Wrist dial.
I have no clue what time it is.
It's very dark.
There are watches in this world, just for the record.
The time is very late.
One mistake.
Yeah. So, can we stay here since you're not going to stay here?
Oh, of course. I do not mind at all that you were able to use this place. I'm quite shocked that the landlord didn't put much more effort into trying to rent this place, as shabby as it is.
Well, he just did his best to come by and clear it out, but every time someone comes by, we just pelt him with rocks.
Of course.
Oh, you should see. Oh, Dominic brained a bloke the other day.
Did he really?
Oh yeah, blood everywhere. It was a good one.
But, so you guys only use rocks? Have you ever tried using a stick? And I show them my quarterstaff.
We tried. They take them from us. We're very small.
They take them from you.
I give them a heavy crossbow.
Stop trying to
Oh shit!
It takes two children to operate like a
Basically a
Grimald
ballista
gives
to
them
them.
a gun.
Do you have any, what do we put in here? Pebbles?
The fires of revolution.
No, they can't even wield it. I'm sorry. It's a heavy one, so never
The
mind.
two of them are holding it right now. That you can see, like they got 2 little feet. Each of them have 2 little feet standing on it as they pull it. And they're like pulling it together.
Discharge and
No,
smoke
no.
little Timmy.
We need to go to the market and get a my first crossbow. It's just not gonna work.
A Fisher Price crossbow?
It's got Hello Kitty on it.
But real bolts. Real bolts.
I wanted Bob the Builder, though.
No, really though, if you got something fun that we could shoot at people, like we'd be happy to have it. Oh, we could trade for it. We got some cool things.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have some darts.
Darts?
I'm in the market for cool things.
Okay.
Let's see what you filched, you
They pull out a plus 3
sticky-fingered
great sword. They're like, here, we have this.
They're just like dragging
Let's
it.
see what you've managed to filch, you sticky-fingered little shit.
All right, so right here, and like you see, one of them comes up. He's like, he's got glasses on. He's got a hat on, but he's got like a little receipt sitting in the ribbon. So he's clearly the group accountant. And he's coming up, and he rolls out a bag, and he goes, "Okay, so right now, right here, right, what I got is this little I got this eye."
And what's it do? Wait, hold on. I look at it, and I look at Sinrig.
Doesn't match.
What's it do?
It lets you look like you can see things.
That's what I...
Well, you can't actually see through it. It's just a prosthetic eye, but looks you look like you can.
Did you steal someone's eye?
No, we found it.
It's just a
What
regular
about
eye.
what about their accent?
Cool. I like
He's
it.
going to wake up, and he's not going to know where his eye is.
That's very cool. I don't really need an eye.
Okay, alright, let's see me right here. I got this shiny green stone here.
Ooh. Is it
What?
just like it's actual just like a green stone?
It's a little emerald. It's probably worth a bit of gold.
Hang on 1 second. How long does that bad boy last? Where'd that spell go? I used it so much. Did I really get rid of it? I think I got rid of it.
Are you trying
Never
to
mind.
double the perceived value of something to trade the kids and scam them?
No. I was gonna double his green rock and then let him go ruin someone's day.
Oh.
So keep that one out. I'm interested in that one. What else do you have?
Alright, let's see right here. Oh, I got this badge right here. You can see
Ooh,
it
what's
says,
that?
it's got the symbol of the Inquisitors on it.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, okay. So I have. How many darts do I have? I have to go to equipment to look at that. Sorry. So I have about 7 darts here. I would like to keep 1, but I guess I can always get more. What can we do? The dart and the badge for 7, or sorry, the emerald and the badge for 7 darts?
He looks and he's like, "Oi, lady, do you think I'm some kind of numbnut?" You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to throw in a lot of gold for these things too.
Oh, well, okay. I just thought you guys wanted stuff to shoot at things.
Oh, we definitely want stuff to shoot at things, but we also gonna want some gold for this nice emerald right here.
Well, I don't really. I was just going to like sell the emerald for gold. I don't really need it. So.
Okay, all right. Look, you're clearly driving a hard bargain. So 7 dots. I'm losing my accent again. 7 dots and 10 gold. Final offer.
Well, I mean, sure. Yeah. Why not?
All right. He smiles. He's like, I got one over her. Got one over on her. And he gives you the emerald, and he's like, you know what? I'll toss the badge. You know what? I'll toss the badge into. Like I keep losing my accent. So now he's from Staten Island.
What Falcon Islands are you talking about?
All right, and finally, let's see here. I got this brooch. That's how you pronounce it, right? It's a brooch?
Brooch?
A brooch.
Like a pretty thing that some like.
He holds it up. It's a little brooch. It's got a gold shield on it on one side, and then on the other side, it's got a gold shield kind of turned on its side.
That's cool too.
Stole this off of some rich fella.
Oh, very cool.
Well, I didn't. I'm just holding it.
Can I do a check to see if I recognize the symbols? I don't know what that would be.
Sure. You can roll Arcana or History, whichever one you want.
Oh, well, either way, I don't think I'll know. I don't really know Arcana, so I would lean towards History anyway, which is the same anyway. Ah, that's a 5. Never mind.
Yeah, you're not really sure.
So,
if you have things to part with, maybe we could talk.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll just take the badge and the emerald.
All right. Anyone else want this thing?
Here's the darts and the gold.
Thank you.
I'll buy that off of you, young one.
All right. What do you got?
So much gold.
All right. I see you. How much gold?
Yeah, you want like 100 gold?
You've got 100 gold. Yeah, this costs exactly 100 gold.
Okay, perfect then.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, here you go.
Is that child upper middle class now in the city?
There is no middle class.
And we're the 1%.
In fact, he says there is no middle class. Okay. Moving on.
We just lost another viewer.
There's no middle class, kid. You're gonna run till you die.
All right. Hey, it's a pleasure doing business with you, boys. We got gold tonight, and they're like, "Yeah, woo!"
Candy's back on the menu.
Oh my god, I love these kids so much.
Are you all like starving? Do you need food?
Sorry, the accountant is chubby. He's a chubby little kid.
So
yeah, don't get all greater good on us, all right?
They're good. They're fine.
He looks at you and he goes, he looks at you. He's just like looks at you up and down. He goes, "Yeah, I'm starving. I'm starving a lot."
Okay.
Don't believe him. Don't
Hey,
do it.
no, listen.
He's just pulling one over.
Please,
You already got him to give
please,
you a
sir, can I have some more?
Yeah, I cast good berries, and I pick all the berries. There you go.
Oh, thanks. And he just starts popping them into his mouth.
You only need one a day. Well, it'll disappear by tonight, I guess. So share them with your friends, and then no one is hungry. Okay. Well.
All right, boys, you should try some of these good berries.
He's got to be so fucking full right now. How many did he just?
Pop like 5 of them.
His stomach explodes.
How many did you eat? 4.
Oh no, he's like that.
All the other kids come up and they're like, "Do it to me, give it to me."
Okay, and I press. Here you go, and then the here you go, and here here you go. And
They all
how many
start.
kids are there?
There's 8 of them, and they all start taking
Right.
of them, and just
There's a kid that looks very, very familiar, but with the
I,
mustache.
I, I
on.
only cast it. I'll cast it twice, so there's 20 that I split up between them.
All right, they take them and they start splitting them up evenly, and they just start eating them like candy. They're like, this is good. Somehow, inexplicably, there's just berry juice all over their face. They're not even that big, but just inexplicably, just getting all over them.
Now, listen, the other thing I can give you, listen, we have things to talk about. So listen, I'm going to give you something and you can get away from here. I'm going to give you a trench coat. And if 3 of you stand on top of each other, you can get whatever you want.
Well,
I don't have a trench coat. That was a
you want, okay.
Just kidding. It's like a thing. You've never seen that? Like the 3 kids in a trench coat?
He was so excited.
No, we do it all the time.
So you have a trench coat. So it doesn't, why would you were going to take it anyway. You keep doing this.
I mean, you can never have too many trench coats.
I like your...
They actually have a point.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Ah! You see, they're all just like sitting down. A couple of them are laying down. They're just like, oh. Right.
They start taking naps.
After Thanksgiving nap.
Now,
You just unbuckle the belt and just kind of.
Father, these are all your children, yes? You've sired all of them? I thought Father Demetrius was just like a religious connotation. I didn't know that you were actually a father.
No, it is. We had this conversation with Cindric the day we met, remember?
No, I do. I remember, but so these aren't all your children.
No, they are merely the orphans and runaways that have found themselves in this district.
These are all my bastards. I can't remember their names, so I just give them numbers after a while.
Gilly, where's Gilly?
Oh.
That was a
Nope.
hard old school King Arthur with Clive Owen reference for those of you keeping score at home.
Lost another viewer.
Clive Owen has that effect on many people, don't worry.
Oh no! Rankin Clive Owen
Can
through
we
the
clip
mud.
this? Someone we're tweeting Clive Owen.
That's a good one. So yeah, so all these little children begin to pass out from all the good berries they have just scarfed down, not understanding what you had given them. What do we? Anyone else got anything they want to do right now? You want to leave? You want to rest? You want to question them despite their naps?
I asked when you got here, but we were doing kid things and it was really fun. Is there a fireplace? Because I would have lit it a while ago.
There is no fireplace in here, just little lanterns.
So we're still fucking cold.
I mean, there's no wind anymore, at least.
And there's a shitload of us in here, so.
Yeah, it's warming up.
Heating it up.
When there's this many of us, we don't need fire.
There's a, no, that's it.
All right, well, don't know if there's. I don't know if you have, if Father Demetrius, I don't know if you have like some warmer clothes that maybe you could put on so that you can stay warm as we continue on. But
Yeah, we were going to go to the brewery in 5, right? 5 is where we're all headed, right, everybody?
yeah, because even if like the thing with me and Klaus don't go so well, you guys can at least get beers downstairs while I talk to him.
Yeah, and we should also talk about, we got to talk about this whole shit with the church, right? Because who the fuck are they worshiping now? It's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Your mentor may have information that would be useful.
Yeah, because like when I left, he was gonna send me on like a mission to the capital and like so I don't know. Yeah, he might definitely have some information.
Okay, so we should go talk to him first, and then, then we go talk to the people who run this place, and maybe Zane, we go talk to your dad, see where he's at, right? Because we got to talk to him. He's like a powerful guy.
If Zane wants.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Well,
I suppose if we have to.
if,
We do
if
not.
Zane's father's been deposed, we don't know where he is necessarily.
We don't need to talk to your father if you don't
Yeah, we
want
don't
to.
have to. Sorry, man. I don't.
Fuck toxic relationships.
I don't
man.
remember like how that ended. Really, I'll be straight with you. If you guys are like hating each other, I'm sorry.
Hey man, dads, am I right?
I check in on him once in a while, but I don't really care to,
Understood.
continue the family business, so to say.
For sure, for sure.
Hell yeah.
But he would be the one who we know that is closest to the top of all the people here. Klaus may have info, but Zane is in it, or Patroxus is in it.
Well, maybe not anymore.
What he
Yes. I was going to say, with all the changing of the guard here, there may have been some shifts.
Interesting to know what happened to Gergagax, too.
That guy was kind of a dick. He's probably in the dungeon.
Nah, he knew what he wanted. He wanted people to be able to go out and get money for discovering things. That's.
Oh, wait, hey, where's that map? We gotta turn that shit in, man. We got some money.
I don't think that's going to work anymore. I think things have changed.
The church wasn't a big fan of people leaving.
Well, we're gonna find out, because, we still got that fucking map. Somebody still has that, right? We wrote some shit.
I'm the
Sinrig,
map.
you had it, right?
I'm the map.
Which map? The one
we were making as we ventured out?
Didn't we already...
I thought we turned that in.
I turned that in already.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
because now we went to Deliria for the
Oh,
portal.
My quest log is not updated. I apologize. I've been Coral for a couple months now, so.
Got
Corral?
some coral in the ear,
Gotta get the rest. I was just gonna make that joke, man.
Do we want to travel through one to get to Klaus, or should we divert a different way?
Well, can you pop the map again? Literally have it up.
I am not opposed to conflict with the church right now, but one would probably be a hotbed of that.
Well,
we just sneak through. They're not gonna see us. It's okay. Unless you want to go through 4. What is in 4?
Potentially visiting Zane's father.
It's the Platinum Market, right?
Yeah.
Let's just sneak through 4. We don't have to go talk to him. We'll just sneak through there. Because which side of the of 9 are we on? Right or left?
The left side.
Yeah. So let's just go down through 4.
Go through 4, and then we can pop into 5 from there.
Lit.
And then if people want to buy clothes while we're in the Platinum Market, they can. I think it's late, right? It's a little late for that.
There's always somebody we're looking to buy to make a coin late in Platinum Market, no matter what time of day it is, right?
I don't know. I'm not rich enough to go there.
I'm not even from here, but the time we were there, somebody was trying to sell me something. Like every minute we were there, somebody's like, "Hey, you want to buy this? Hey, you want to buy this?" Then they were like, "Hey, you want to die?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah, that did happen.
Yeah, they tried to kill us. Remember?
Yeah, there was like a guy with like drugs or something.
Yeah, there's some shine. Hey, whoa! Ask these kids what's going on with this shine, man.
I mean, the 11 doesn't have any Lords of Hell anymore.
We gotta find out.
Remember, we fucking killed them all.
Nah, we killed a lot of people.
Perhaps we could get moving towards 4, and we could find out if Zane's father is in any danger.
Along the way?
Yes, on the way. Ask a few people in 4.
On the way. On the way.
You just fucking rusted root me into a travel transition?
Rusted root isn't rusty at all.
We just lost another fucking viewer. God damn it.
How many do we have now? 1?
0, -4. Literally,
It was me. I literally closed it because of the reference.
We call it the culling. Only the true fans stay at the end. And they'll get all of our references.
Are any of the kids still awake, or are they all
They're all like in a daze right now. They're talkable.
Middle of the day.
Listen, I go over to the one named Jack Kelly.
Okay.
Listen, Jack, how is the security between the districts? Do you happen to know if it's monitored by the church, or do they care?
Can't get into one.
Okay.
They're not letting anyone in unless you're church business or live there. Even like they seem to have even blocked off some of our little secret passages, so they seem to know some of the stuff. They keep it locked down pretty tight. Then we go to 4 a lot, but 4's not so great anymore since there's a curfew now in the city, and with the whole Dragonborn thing, it's just not been going entirely great. There haven't been a lot of pockets to pick over there. 5 is good. That tends to be where people go nowadays. They don't really block off many of the districts. It's just all about what's available and what's not. So we tend to pick most of 5 when we can. 4 if it's crowded, but it's not really crowded anymore.
What do you mean about the Dragonborn situation?
Well, a lot of Dragonborn didn't like that Girgax was removed.
Mm-hmm. So they're angry?
They were.
Did they leave?
Some ran. The ones that got away.
Got away? They got attacked?
Yeah.
By the church, I'm guessing.
The last thing the church had the Warforged do.
Oh, so there are no more Warforged then?
Oh, they're here. They're around, but, they ain't working with the church anymore. Things have been crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
This
Who are the Warforged working with then?
I don't know if there's any sort of, I don't know. I don't know organizations or I don't know if there's anything like that. I just know that, we once found a dead Warforged, picked it clean, it was nice. And then some elf blokes came up and they just, shoot us off.
Okay, so like, yeah, we just cut through 4. Curfew, you said curfew. What happens if people are out after the curfew?
It depends. It's got a lot of situations. We never really get caught, so we just, we run. I've heard they lock people up. I've heard they throw them in the ocean. I don't really know, but I don't think they throw them in the ocean because I haven't really seen them around here. So.
Okay.
So are they gonna be like mad if they see a Dragonborn walking around, or?
It's not like Dragonborn are like illegal or being locked up or anything, but like there was a situation, that's for sure.
Okay.
So is it after the curfew now?
Yeah, after dark.
Well then, we should probably all wait. We've been pretty lucky with our sneakiness, but we're not the most sneaky. We should probably just wait. Thoughts?
That sounds about right.
Okay.
I better be safe than try to stir up trouble the moment we get back to the city.
I agree.
I agree, but I will defer to Zane on this because it's his people and his father in potential danger.
Are they in danger still?
Did they say they were in danger like immediately?
I didn't get that.
Not immediate danger, no.
But I mean, between the curfew and the switch up, they knew there was issues, and we don't even know if your father's still there.
All they said regarding the Dragonborn is that there was that when they removed Girgagax, there was an upset. It sounds like there was some sort of battle. Many Dragonborn left as a result of it. The ones who got away did,
Well, I don't know that running into 4 to try to find your father after a curfew is a good idea, because I honestly, we could go look in the morning. We could go to your house, we could see what is up, we could ask some questions. I feel like going now, because since it's not currently happening, I feel like it's not worth risking us getting thrown in jail when we could just go in the morning when there's no curfew.
Yeah, we could certainly use the rest, I'm sure, and there's no need to put us all in a precarious situation immediately upon returning to the city.
Yeah.
We will do that soon enough as it is, I'm sure.
Good. Okay. I will just find a spot on the ground to just like sit against the wall.
Alright, so you sit down.
Yeah.
All of you kind of take a seat, take a load off, rest, relax. Does anyone
Varys, can I have a word?
Absolutely, Father.
I'm just gonna talk in your head just to make it easier. I wanted to ask you before I brought up this option to the group. You know the Red King, right? How he operates, what he is capable of.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And the fact that he has been conquering is concerning, yes?
Well, now that I know he's still alive, I'd say it's rather par for the course.
Do you think he could be manipulated? Or perhaps tricked?
Are you asking if we could trick him, or do I think it's possible that he is currently being manipulated?
Could we do it?
I suppose anything's possible, however unlikely.
Because if he is a danger to the material plane, and the Illithids and Aboleths are a danger to the water plane, what if we were to pit them against each other? Use the Red King to fight the Kraken, the Aboleths, and the Illithids.
That's not a bad idea. I suppose we could attempt that. Not really sure how we'd do that, though.
Yes, I just wanted to ask if you thought it was possible.
You know, I've been alive long enough, Father, to start to believe that anything's possible.
Well then, and I'll speak to everyone now. So, I had a thought, and I would like everyone's input on this. What if we used the Red King and his forces to fight the Aboleths and the Illithids? Would it be possible in any sort of way for us to manipulate him, trick him into doing our fighting for us? I know it is risky because he wanted the water plane. He wanted to find it and get there so he could conquer it, but as I told Varys, if he is a threat to this material plane, and we already know the threat to the water plane, if they fought each other, it would weaken them both, rather than have us try to scrape together some force to deal with it.
Mop up what's left.
Wasn't the Red King searching for that stick?
The rod, yes.
Yes, perhaps if we tell him,
Hey, it's down
tell
there.
him
We
that
found it. It's down there. It's still there.
tell him that they have it. Sarkathel and them have it, you know.
We'd have to be good at deceiving people. I look pointedly at Aldous.
Gareth and I can lie, right?
I mean, I can lie. I'm just not. I can tell if other people are lying really well, but I'm like not great doing it myself.
I am merely bringing this up because I myself am unsure of the ramifications if we were to prod the Red King into the water plane.
I think maybe we should find out more information about this Red King, about this, because Donovan Maycope is with him as well. I think we need to find out more information about them before we decide to manipulate and use them, because it sounded like
great. Like, if somebody else could do it for me, fuck yeah, I'm about that. But like, if we don't know who his allies are and who they are not, so we may be causing ourselves more trouble by bringing him there. But it's a good idea. But maybe we should do some more information gathering before we decide.
Sinrig?
My instinct is that it is a bad idea, but that is not to say an impossible one. My worry would be we bring the Red King and all of his forces down to the water plane. Let's say they take out Sarkrathel. Now, the Red King and all of his army are in the water plane, where the rod is, the item they seek.
I absolutely.
The Titan people are already at war. They would have another enemy knocking on their doorstep. They'd be slaughtered.
Yeah, I don't believe it's a good idea.
Yes. We would still need our own armies, at least to mop up what's left, as you said.
But maybe we could steal a couple of rods from the Red King, even the score a little bit.
Are you talking like a heist?
Oh, I'm talking like a heist, baby. Because Sinrig, the plan is for you to gain control of this divining rod back for your people, is it not?
Yes. To
Maybe.
ensure their safety, yes.
Maybe he has taken similar rods from other places.
Well, we know he has, actually. Right?
You know that he was searching for the one on the water plane and that he has the divining, or is yours called the divining rod? Is that what it's called?
Yes, yes.
I don't know that we figured out that he has any other ones, but he's looking for them. So I think information gathering is a good idea, and then heisting up and stealing some rods to use in our favor.
Then after we figure out the situation in Praxia, Underberg is no doubt our next stop.
Yeah, maybe we could probably ask people around here too. I mean, so much has changed here. I can't imagine that he hasn't taken more control of somewhere else too. He might be closer than we think.
He may be in charge here. We don't know.
Oh yeah, we don't know what kind of church they got here. Maybe it's very different. Some scoping out and some.
That's a good idea, I guess. That's
Yes.
that's not a bad idea, but I think Sinrig is right. It's a little scary, that guy being just down in there. It gives me the creepy crawlies, him being in my home world, you know.
The heebie-jeebies.
That was powerful.
I was doing the Grinch.
Oh, I didn't get it.
We just got 2 viewers. Jim Carrey.
We just got 2 viewers. So I do the bone collector and nobody cares, but you do the Grinch and okay.
He's like,
You're an idiot.
So I'm gonna go to bed then, I guess. Just take a nap.
yeah, I think we have to go to sleep for the whole day.
That's what I said. I'm
Not
gonna
like-
take a nap. It's a nap, man. It's an 8-hour nap.
Well, that's a long nap.
That's the only way I know how.
So do you guys only take naps in the water plane?
I don't know. My eyes have been petrified open for like 3 weeks now, so I'm a little like sleepy.
Maybe you should take your contacts out.
We sleep.
Yeah,
All
honestly.
right.
And I change my spells.
And
I can't do that ever.
Sleep you do.
Now that we're back in the city, I don't need the water breathing, but I do need the price gouging.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely.
God, I wish I could.
Why is Matt walking away from me?
I'm gonna take
I
off.
had to go poo poo.
No, he walked upstairs.
Someone
Someone,
upstairs poo poo.
someone call that boy. He's having a dream.
Oh no!
Matt, you're having a dream.
It's not a good one.
Like, oh no! I have to get a drink.
Matt, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
I'm glad it's not me.
Well, depending on the dream, I may need this drink then. So I'm glad I went upstairs.
No regrets.
Grimold, you rest. And sleep comes easily to you after the very busy, nearly a month that you've had. And you find yourself drifting. You find your mind wandering. And soon you find yourself dreaming of a city below. A world full of different kinds of creatures, elves and gnomes, dark and fair-skinned alike. They're all moving around. They all carry blue crystals around their necks, some on their rings. They move about, laugh, smile. And at one point, you can hear two of them speaking. One of them speaking of Abraham. Not Abraham, Olgaroth. As they say the word Olgaroth, your brain fills it in. And you hear another one spit. It says, Olgaroth. Olgaroth cursed my crops, so I curse him. And you see his eyes immediately roll into the back of his head, and he drops to the ground, dead. The man brings his hand up to his eyes, brings it up to one, and calls for the guards. And your mind continues to drift toward the spire in the center of this place below. You feel a pull, and as it pulls, it doesn't go down, but it goes up. For you feel there's a new presence, a new god. Not Olgaroth, but something darker. And as you enter this room, you see sitting at the round table, which has now been chopped up, separated and broken. You see Father Vitio. He's tapping his fingers. He looks up at you and he says, more to go. And you find yourself pulled further upwards. And as you are, you hear and you wake up. You all awaken in the morning, rested, though some of you may be shaken. The day is yours.
Okay, first things first. Who's trying to sell something? Because I'm about to make it worth a lot of money. But this time I'm not going to do it to my own stuff over and over again, because I feel like some of them started recognizing the lone, 300-year-old man-child walking around. I stick out.
I don't really
Isn't that what you wanted with the hat and all that?
Shut up.
Did anyone else have foul dreams last night?
Yes, I did. Wait, what are you talking about?
If this was more than just a dream, I fear Vitio may know we are in the city again. So we should be on alert.
Oh, yes, I had a very different dream.
I do not dream, so.
Gah, and Doza's a robot.
Who is Vitio again? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, I guess I don't actually know if I told everyone about Vitio, so I'll explain it. Vitio was my mentor. He is the one who convinced me to be the person I was. And I took pity on his devotion to a dead god after we struck Abraham down. But it now seems there is some new power in the city, some new entity that they potentially are worshipping. The situation may be more dire than just some fanatics of Abraham controlling the city.
It should also be noted that Vitio is second in command of the church second only to the High Father.
I would also relay that. Sorry.
Why can't there be like a benevolent, loving God that cares about everyone? Like,
Yes. Why indeed?
Why the fuck does he? I mean, there are gods that exist that are good, but like, why they always gotta like leave us the fuck alone? Like, let us fuck it up on our own. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, gods.
Who?
That one, yeah.
There was a guy that I knew a long time ago. Piece of shit.
You're like 30 years old or something, aren't you?
Yeah, his name was Jesus Cristo. We used to run together back in 11.
Oh yeah, he was so fast some said he would even run on water.
I can almost do that.
Like a lizard.
I can literally almost do that.
Like a lizard person.
2 levels. I can run on water.
Our legs move the same and everything.
Yeah, circles. Like a cartoon.
This isn't. Wait, we're not all a cartoon.
Oh well. Okay. God damn it.
So we want to go talk to Klaus, right?
It does not change our plans, potentially.
Hey, yeah, no, you're good. I just feel bad for the people in the city. Like, leave us alone. Like, let us be. God damn. Well, yeah, no, I need to go talk to Klaus.
Let's do it.
See what's going on.
See what the world is about here in Lupraxia again.
Well, yeah, that and.
So I just figured this place out, and now I gotta figure it out one more time.
Yeah. Well, like the first time, I thought I had it figured out, but like I was wrong.
I guess we saddle up and start walking if nobody objects.
Might I suggest we, put on disguises and not draw attention to ourselves, perhaps stagger ourselves?
You are correct, and I cast Disguise Self through my hat, and now I look like one of those little street urchin kids. Still with the Newsies cap on, and that motherfucker's huge.
In a fine life, carrying the banner through.
All right. Too much. You gotta be careful.
Not enough.
You can get like a line. You can't do it all.
Yeah, I was thinking
DMCA'd.
I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking more. Oh man, it'll come back to me later. I'll get it in a joke later. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I have a disguise kit. I could help some people.
So we'll lose a viewer later.
I'll wait till we get one.
I have this cloak. I can just put my hood up. I'm really good at like moving quickly through the city, and I could help us move quickly. But like, if we need to I could rub some dirt on people.
I also use my cap of disguise and disguise myself.
If I rub dirt, I actually do have a disguise kit that I am proficient in, so I can help you put on a disguise if you want.
Aldus just looks like Ash. Really fucking.
Oh, no!
I'm kidding. I don't want to look like a pirate either. So I just look like a normal. I don't know.
I just wipe my face off. And
fucking
there you go.
I have a normal face.
Face.
Yeah, that's what I think. Just
off.
Well, yeah, I look like Nick Cage now.
Oh god.
No, you look like John Travolta playing Nick Cage.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody want to disguise? No? Then we can just split up. I can disguise if anybody wants one.
Oh, I blend in crowds pretty well.
We don't know about that anymore, actually. You might stick out like a real big sore thumb. We have no idea the situation there.
Maybe I should just hunch over and yeah, I'll put a cloak on or something.
Oh, also last night I casted Find Familiar Hedge Witches and Owl again.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Octopus.
I mean, Zane, I think you're the one that might be the hardest to disguise. But do you have a cloak?
Yeah, Zane is wearing a cloak of protection.
Yeah, same.
Gives me
Okay.
bonus to stealth, so I feel like it's kind of. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
mean it hides your face, that's for sure.
Yeah, then let's just all cloak up and head out.
Chief, what are you doing? Going blanky mode, sir.
Jesus.
All right. So you're heading to 4 first?
The new Halo.
Yeah, I think that was the plan. Through 4 to 5.
Okay, so you're going. Your first stop is the bar, is the tavern.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Unless
Pub?
they talk to anybody in 4.
All right.
Pub?
When you so as you all awaken, after you awaken, you kind of and you start to get packed. You kind of look around and realize that the boys are gone. They left before you guys woke up in the morning. They left a pile of rocks in front of the door. Just sitting there. And you all take off, blowing out the lanterns, opening up the door, and
Is that like their calling card?
Checking our inventories.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna double check. I get told.
I now no longer have any darts.
you are all good. Nothing seems to be missing. You are friends of the Father, therefore friends of theirs.
Friends of the Father, therefore friends of the Son.
The sons.
You all step out into the street on this 41st day of winter. The sun is shining, but it is cold, especially near the water. The wind is blowing in off of the ocean, and it is cold over here. Like probably down in the 10s to start off the morning. But it does have the warmth of the sun, which is nice as you're walking through the street. Is there anyone not wearing winter clothes at this point? I know you guys got some before, so everyone should still have them, right?
Yeah, because we switch into them.
Yeah. Okay. You move along through the street of 9, turning left and passing down the street into District 4. You recognize the change of the district through the architecture and through the upkeep. But there are no guards here. There's no checkpoints like there used to be. No one's really looking around. A couple beggars sitting here. As you're walking through, they see you coming and they hold their cups up as you're walking through. You continue to pass through District 4. It's quiet here. Much quieter than you ever remember it. And as you pass the street that once had the professional buying being done, you see only a handful of people on the street. Kind of just sitting in stalls. The energy that was once in this district is gone. It almost seems as if everyone's in a state of mourning here. You pass by many tents, many closed as well. Almost not a ghost town, as you do pass some here and there, but it seems as if business is dried up. It's not
Really
long.
quick.
Sorry,
That's
just okay. Interrupt.
For every beggar, I'll give 5 gold.
Okay.
I just don't know however many beggars.
You'd probably pass by about 8 of them. So.
Then I'll actually give 10 gold.
All right, sounds good.
Call the Platinum District, not the gold.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, Mr. Theobald, sir. I'm so hungry. I am disguised as an urchin.
But I know you were, and I give you a good berry.
Drops with a little poop into the cup.
You suck.
You immediately turn around and try to sell it at a stand.
It's getting raises in your fucking candy basket in Halloween.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of how Zane, because Zane would definitely see him doing this and like think well of it, but I don't know how he would emote that, you know?
Are they mostly dragonborns?
Just a giant fucking thumbs up. Hey, emotional subtlety.
It's not the big smile though. It's gotta be like.
Doing a death by PowerPoint at a fucking business meeting.
Do you wanna talk to him or?
No, I'll probably bring it up later.
Okay.
I feel like there's
Yeah,
a lot.
right, like right before we go to sleep usually.
You all pass through District 4 and into District 5. A little more energy here. People here, which is a lot more people than you've seen before. You could tell that it's not that the city is struggling, it's that that district is struggling. Whatever controversy that you've heard about seems to have chased people away from spending their time in the Platinum Market. Here, there are people. In fact, there's a bit more people than usual. It's a little packed right now, especially as you're coming in about mid-morning, early lunch, late breakfast time. People moving about, many carts now out on the streets. In fact, you could say, like, every once in a while you'll see, like, a guard walk by and ask for, like, a cart permit because it's gotten so out of hand that they need to start making sure that everyone's allowed to be out here. And if they're not, they chase them off. It's nothing violent, but they're like, you gotta go, that kind of thing as you're walking through. Grimald?
Just real quick, could I do a perception on the guard?
Sure.
Just to... Great.
Have a problem?
That's a 12. Just trying to see if I notice, like, insignia changes in their uniform from last we saw, kind of things.
Yeah, the Eye of Abraham is gone. And this is a regular soldier, not an Inquisitor. They would normally have the Eye of Abraham on the center of their armor. It is no longer there any longer. It seems to have been painted over with a bronze. There is no clear symbol on their armor at this time.
Okay.
Moving along. You pass by various cart vendors just shouting at you, trying to sell you things.
Anything of note?
No, nothing really. As you walk some more, you feel yourselves, or I'm sorry, you feel someone bump into you, Joe specifically. Shoulder check you.
I look to see who it is.
They stop and they aren't looking at you. Their hood is up, and they just kind of turn to you and they say, "She wants to talk to y'all," and then they keep walking.
Who's the leader of 5 again? The tiefling, right? The tiefling woman?
Yes, but I believe you've never met her.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know who she is then.
I think maybe.
I think we do.
Deliria, yes.
Oh no, that's not what I was thinking.
I was thinking Carney.
Yeah, there you go.
We killed her.
Wait, who? Which she?
They walk away.
Oh my gosh, I cast lightning. No, I'm kidding.
No.
It's a crowded street.
No, I don't really give a fuck, so I'm gonna keep going to the brewery.
With no information, we don't know where to go. So.
That's fine.
I'm also not gonna go, so I don't care.
That's the spirit. Now you're learning.
That's totally
great. Now there are 2 of them.
This is getting out of hand.
Which direction did that guy walk? I just want to mark which direction they went.
He walked the direction you came from, and then turned a corner, walking deeper into District 5.
Okay, I just want to mark that corner in my brain.
Okay.
In my brain hole, so that I know where to go.
It didn't seem he wanted to follow you. He wanted you to follow him, just so you know.
In my mind's eye or whatever.
All right.
Oh, then he just said she needs to talk to you, and I don't know. Okay, cool.
She'll probably find us. Is literally
that's
what
pretty
that
much.
means.
I mean, yeah, they'll just figure it out. It's fine.
Another person bumps into us and specifies.
That was the phone call you reject. The voicemail's coming.
Three more fucking people. Her name is Carney.
For the record, there's not a lot of she's left in your life, guys. Like, you killed a lot of them.
I know.
It's just Carney.
Yeah, it's just the one.
It's Deliria. Isn't this her district?
It's Carney or Deliria.
Deliria is in District 5, yes.
Carney or Deliria.
Whatever. I'm going to.
Could be anybody.
Just the one goose, actually.
You know, people really don't like me, so it's fine. Whatever, fuck it.
Any luck catching them ladies, then?
It's just the one lady, actually.
So, okay, just to double check, are you telling the rest of us that you got that message?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you guys could have heard it. She whisped, like, the person said.
Yeah, I mean, you're all together. You could.
Oh, okay. If we heard
No,
it,
I specifically said we space out and be inconspicuous.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did. My bad. All right, never mind.
Roll a perception check to see if I notice.
I can tell you later. I'm gonna go into Bearfist.
You all continue.
17. Did I hear it?
Yes, you heard it.
Thank God.
You turn the corner and head over to Bearfist Brewing. Seeing a bunch of people just walking down the streets. You approach the door. The bell rings as you open it. Ta-ding! You walk inside. The place.
Joe going in?
No, I'm going in.
Y'all can come in for a pint.
Yeah, I'm getting a fucking beer. Nick Cage goes and sits at the fucking bar.
The place is pretty much empty right now. It's, like I said, mid-morning, so not really peak hours right now. Except Klaus is sitting at a table. It's like the tables in here are like picnic benches, just so you all know. And like he's sitting like straddled on the bench, just so you all know. He's writing. I just want you to know he's cool. He's a cool dwarf. And
he's a huge
and you see him just kind of like writing some notes. He's got some glasses on. Across the table from him. Huh?
To show that time has passed, he's wearing glasses.
to show that time has passed. Yes. And sorry.
Beats working.
Sitting across the table from him are two women. The first is an older woman, probably 50s, early to mid 50s, I'd say. She's wearing glasses as well, has red hair, but it's begun to gray. And she's wearing like a jumpsuit-esque clothing, tan. And she's sitting there. She's got her one leg sitting up on. She's got one leg up on the bench like this, and she's just like
so cool
talking. The woman next to her is wearing it has like a bob cut on. She's got a tiara, a golden tiara with a snake that she's wearing. Her skin is the mildest of pink. Enough to inform you she is not human, though she is not, she does not appear to be tiefling either. You don't see any horns or tails. She wears a large fur coat, and she's smoking one of those long cigarette things with the cigarette holders, and she's smoking that. She is, how do I put this without? She is supermodel attractive at this point. And you can see that underneath the fur coat as you guys are sitting down, it's really kind of obnoxiously video game armor for women attire. It's like that. Clearly showing off what she has.
If you got it, flaunt it, lady. Flaunt it.
So the armor's not for battle.
It's not. It's less armor even. It's just. It seems to be.
Oh, it's for battle.
It's like it's very like. It seems very like high fashion. Basically, you're like. Oh wow, I'm clearly too poor to understand this. Is really what it
It's
comes
not for
down
battle,
to.
yet every day is a fight for her.
Especially in this weather, it is cold as hell, and yet she still wears it. So as you guys walk in, Klaus sees you. He kind of like looks over the rim of his glasses and then just. Ugh. Give me a minute.
I go sit up at the bar.
You hear them just kind of chatting. They're not whispering or quiet or anything. It's just they're talking. Seem to be talking orders, catering, things like that. And finally, as you all sit down, bartender, one you don't recognize, Joe, seems to be just a new bartender, to help out. Comes up to you guys. Want anything?
Any new brews happening?
Yeah, we got one. It's a stout. It's got a bit of chocolate, a little bit of orange zest hint at the end. It's a good one.
Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take a pint.
Cool. Anyone else? Got some food as well?
I would like that as well, please.
Why are you talking like that?
He disguised himself.
I'm Nick Cage, as played by John Travolta.
I know. I don't understand. You're not talking like a normal human. I don't.
You're nailing it.
I'm just looking for a kind of beer, you know, like a stout.
Yeah. No. Okay. Please. Sorry. I get it.
I'm not mad. I'm just really excited.
All right. Anyone else?
You have to do that thing where you kind of like look up at like a weird angle.
If you're getting a pint of something, go ahead and take off a silver.
Zook just leaves and goes.
Or I'm sorry, we'll say 2 copper. Silver's too much. Go ahead and take off.
Zook
2
just
copper.
leaves and starts walking towards oh no, it starts with an M. Mabel's house.
Okay. We'll get back to you.
Yep.
Go ahead and take off 2 copper if you're getting a pint. And you don't wait long before finally hearing, all right. That'll do it, I think. Deposits. And you hear, Nama. And from underneath the coat, a small sack of gold is placed down. He takes it and opens it up, looks at it, closes it, weighs it. Yeah, that should do it. All right, my people will be there probably 4 hours ahead of time just to set up, make sure everything's good. We will, of course, be waiting if you need anything, and then once I get there, you just pay me the other half. Sounds good? Yeah, that's fine. I need to go. The older woman stands up, and she looks at you all, and she goes. She comes up to the bar and leans up against it. And just stares at all of you.
Who does? Sorry, I thought that name sounded familiar, so I was trying to look at some stuff.
The older woman.
Older woman, got it.
Is it the hot woman or the other hot woman?
The older woman.
Are they both hot?
She's probably attractive once, but she doesn't. You know, it's all about what you want. I should say. She's not made up. She's very natural. She's very just kind of lets her life live.
Can I buy you a pint?
So to be clear, I wanna check really quick. Who's all disguised? Okay,
I'm just like
Sinrig, Grimald, Joe, and Zane. You're not disguised. Though Zane, you are hooded. Are you even hooded in this brewery? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep the hood up. Try to stay low key.
Strider. They call him Strider.
I'm not at the bar either.
As she's scanning this bar here, she looks specifically at you, Sinrig. She's like, "There's not a lot of furbolgs in this city."
Sure.
What's her name?
Can I really quickly roll to see if I recognize her between the church and like rich people from one that I remember?
Roll a history check. What's your name?
I was just going to ask you the same thing.
I'm not talking to you, dearie. I'm talking to the.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's a 19 history.
I can't tell who you're looking at.
It's okay. It's very hard. A 19
She's
history?
cross-eyed.
Yeah.
You recognize her from posters you've seen before. Give me one moment and I'll message it to you on Zoom here.
Oh, is she a fucking fighter? Please tell me she is.
Oh.
What's your name, Furbolg?
Sinrig.
You know a girl named Kinna?
I don't. Do I?
I'm going to really quickly walk away from the bar and go towards Father Demetrius.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check if you don't remember, Sinrig.
It's familiar. I don't remember why. I know. I'm like, maybe. But I don't want to lie. So
does not.
Ever spent
natural 20.
Natural 20. Well, maybe after she says this as well, you might remember. Ever spend any time in the Undercity?
Oh, there you
go. Oh yeah, yes. Much time.
Kinna was the Queen of Chaos, one of the members of the Queens of Chaos. She was the punk with the orange mohawk that you had run into down there.
Oh yes, Kinna. Yes, sure.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, I'm gonna tap on Demetrius. If I'm there by now, sorry. Just I assumed I could get to him pretty quickly.
Okay.
I'll do it telepathically, I guess.
Well, at that point, I can just lean over because you're not right next to him and whisper it to you anyway. But
okay.
I mean, I'm trying to disperse it. Ben, is that cool if I just say it out loud then?
Sure,
Or should
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna lean over. I'm gonna be like, "That's Carney. That's Carney Trosco. Let them know as soon as possible and as quietly as possible."
All right, I'll relay that to everyone.
How do you know Kinna?
Boy, am I glad I left.
She's my girl.
Oh.
That would have been a good giveaway.
I remember she was working for somebody. One of the Troscles.
It was Carney.
Not the one we killed. It was Carney. Yes.
Why did you?
Tavares gets up and
she
just walks
laughs. She laughs very quickly.
Fuck! Oh my god, Mike.
Oh my gosh. Klaus, you can see, like, as you look over at the table, Klaus is very much, like, worried. He's like, oh my god, what did they do now?
You didn't like her, though, right?
Nama, these are them. And
why is that name
you see...
Nama's the devil that works for her.
She gets up.
Or the demon, whichever.
You can see she kind of just struts over. And she goes, I thought I smelt her. And then Joe, she just kind of sniffs at your shoulder. She doesn't, like, get close to you, but she just sniffs at your shoulder. She goes, you still have him on you.
Well, that's a little bit of a personal matter. Like, you don't need to talk to my friends here about my
She
personal encounters.
blows a bunch of the smoke into your face. Carney's like, Nama, he had it coming.
He had it coming. He had it coming.
Hey, I like you. You've done some interesting things, and I was worried when I heard that you haven't shown up much in the past month, or since in this winter. We haven't really seen much of you.
We've been, well, I guess Nama probably knows. We've been a little busy taking care of some things.
Hosting a party here.
Hmm.
Few days. Should swing by. Be interesting to have all of you there.
And where is this soiree going to be?
It's 10, my place.
All right.
Sorry, wow, I forget the name of her bar. 1 second. She tells you the name of her bar. I will get it for you later. In order to not
that's a
hold things
good
up.
name.
Is it puzzles?
When is the party? You're saying, when is it? Is it tonight? Is it a couple days? When is it?
3 days.
3 days time?
Yes. Come by, wear something nice.
Ooh, I'm going to have to buy something nice. I look down at my clothes. How shitty do they look?
I mean, you guys have been through it, and you haven't really, you haven't really changed.
No armor, so it's just cloths.
We're still wet somehow.
It was a small submarine. There was no loo.
Nama even says, she's like, maybe hard for some of them. She goes, shut up, jeez, you are just... Nama, wait outside. And she just, and turns around and walks out. Sorry about her. She's, abrasive. Sometimes. No, but seriously, I understand that immediately. The first thing you're thinking is, oh my god, we, killed her sister. Oh my god, we killed her girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. Oh my god. No, it ain't like that. I don't care. Water under the bridge. You,
please, no more water.
you all, and I, A-okay.
I'm gonna insight.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna join you on that.
Good roll.
But like same.
I got a 24.
Don't get this confused. What'd you get, Vars?
I got a 23.
Don't get this confused, both of you. She is not a, this isn't like a turn over the new leaf. She's actually a good person deep down. No, she's, you get what she's about. However, you do believe her when she says water under the bridge. She's seems to be very much over it. Not that you've ever crossed her really to begin with. You haven't really affected her business per se.
Yet.
Truth of the matter is, whatever happened with you and Deb, don't get me wrong, personally, it hurt when I heard. But Deb has her habit of flying off the handle. She can't stick to the script and the program, which if she just had, we'd both be rich now. But instead, I'm just rich.
Let's hope it's not genetic.
Well, I guess you're welcome for helping you take all the wealth and not having to share it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You all have made me a very, very wealthy woman.
Well, you're welcome for that, I guess.
Thank you. And I want to thank you by hosting you at my party. So, like I said, bring nice outfits, bring a party attitude, and of course, whatever you want. You got drink, bring it. You got drugs, bring them. I don't care. We'll be providing, but you're welcome to bring.
As far as the attire goes, should I I don't need to get dolled up, right? Because I'm more of a pants and shirt kind of girl. I don't like to wear the dresses very often. I don't have to get fancy, right?
Klaus is at this point. She can wear a waitress uniform when she's working, Carney. And Carney's like, Klaus, I will take my business elsewhere. This girl is a party animal, and she's gonna party. So you're gonna let her. Hire someone else. We all know she hasn't been around to work anyway. I'm surprised you haven't fired her. So...
we should.
That's enough. I have nothing left to say.
All right, well, thank you for the invitation. I will make sure my friends know. And we will see you in 3 days.
Hope to see you all there. And then she walks by her table, picking up her cloak, throwing it over. Nama's still standing outside, and smoking.
She hates me.
She hates me so much.
She fucking hates me.
Did I murder her boyfriend?
Her ex-boyfriend.
Oh my god! What up?
Klaus walks behind the bar. What can I get you all today? Enjoying those pints?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
You
Somehow
okay,
you
son?
make your bit character even more of a bit. I don't understand.
I don't either. Sorry, continue.
I never thought chocolate could go well in beer, but this is great.
It is delicious.
What we could really go for is some information, though, Klaus, if you don't mind.
Sure, yeah. Is that okay, Joe?
Yes, of course it's okay. And I don't really want to do this in front of them, but we can.
We can wait till later. What do you need?
We need to know the church's new acquisition of power.
Oh. You need to know what's happened this entire winter.
Pretty much. We walked away during some important changes, apparently.
He, like, looks around the bar. No one's in here except all of you guys at this point. He walks up to a cask that's not behind the bar, but it's off to the side. It's, like, decorative. And he pulls out a key and unlocks it. And pushes the key through what appeared... It just looked like wood, but he pushed it through, and then you hear a click. He opens it up, and he pulls out some notebooks and walks over you all. All right. What day did you leave?
Oh, the first day of winter, right, guys? Or was it not the first day of winter?
No, it was like the 20th.
Oh. Oh, the great opening was like right around the first day of winter.
All right. So, the church obviously was never too happy with Girgagax's control. I did my best to make sure that he could stay in power without any issues. Hosted some parties. Pushed some information some ways, some information another way. And then, about a week ago, I'd say, they bust the door down. All these inquisitors that had went to ground, apparently they busted the door down and dragged Girgagax out in his bed. They hung him up just outside the capital. Went back in. Since then, Bertram Video hasn't left. And, word is that any new law is coming directly from the High Father. He's apparently speaking again. Currently, they've been fairly hands-off. Save for, of course, the Dragonborn in District 4 that disagreed with the action of hanging their High Commander. Those ones, led a battle. And he turns to Zane, not your father, son. He's okay.
Zane tries to hide it, but he looks relieved.
Your father was one of those few smart ones to know to not react right away. Tried to keep the lid on things. Failed. Bunch of them tried to attack District 1. The district responded. Not sure the numbers, but I think it definitely crossed the triple digits of death during that day. Burned down most of the center of the Platinum Market. They put the tents back up, but no one really went back. That was the first thing that happened. The second thing that happened, of course, was the decision to remove all Warforged shortly after that day. The High Father says they are no longer holy, so he ordered the removal. From what I've heard, some have escaped the city. The others are gathering rust.
Do you know where they are gathering rust?
I hear they're dumping them under the city.
City of Warforged under the city. That's dope.
They are, to be clear, dead. Very dead.
Yeah, no.
They are not gathering rust as in imprisoned. They are dead. It's been a crazy winter here. Most of it was bubbling up until the point you left. It's not like you triggered it or anything, but it was bound to happen any day at that point, and I was trying to tell you, and he looks at you, Joe. But, you know, it is what it is. We live, we learn, we move on. We try to make most of what we have right now. And right now, since I can't get into the capital, I'm hosting parties. I'm catering parties elsewhere. Get more information.
Smart. No, very smart.
Any other questions?
That covers what I need to know, and I appreciate it, Klaus.
Happy to help.
Did somebody want to ask about the Red King?
Do we know
I'm
what?
not going to.
Do we know what god they are? Or
Oh, no.
do you know what kind of god they're worshiping?
God damn it.
There's no rules or directives. The few pagan sects that have popped up recently have not been smashed or stomped out. Either they haven't gotten to it yet or they don't care. It seems to me that the High Father is solely in charge now and not any sort of creature underneath.
That's so weird that you answered my question, even though we never met.
You are clearly one of these people in this group here. You are sitting here with them. I don't know which one you are, because some of you are missing, but if I had to guess, since you are not short, he looks around, the blue one.
My name's Nick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Aldus. We have you back for a day. Couldn't.
No, wait, it'd be great if I took his name, Nick Klaus.
Yeah, my name's also Klaus. So which one of us is real, huh? Why don't you go ask the High Father, huh?
Oh my god.
He smirks. He's like, it's funny to him. You know, he's like, whatever. He's not humorous.
Okay, it's fine. I'm just, it's fine. I just was gone for a long time. It's like weird talking to people. I was Coral.
Mm-hmm.
It's been crazy, man.
I thought you were Aldus. I don't get it. Anyway.
Well, so looks like there's not really a problem coming from one, right? So like there's no like issue except for the fact that they killed Girgayax, but he was kind of a dick anyway. Otherwise, they've been pretty chill. Like they're just shutting down Warforged, who were like, killing machines that were brainwashed anyway. So
awkwardly looks over at Dozer.
I think Dozer would probably be with me.
That's true.
Most of them were like Warforged killing machines. Like,
well, and somebody said some of them left the city, so maybe some of them started getting the same thing that happened to Dozer.
yeah. So I'm just saying, like, looks like I'm not too. I know, like, you don't want to see like the religious people in charge, Grimald, but to me, it doesn't seem like there's much of an issue. I guess we got to talk to him anyway, though, to try to get like some help, right? That's why we're here.
Talk to who?
The High Father.
Oh God.
Who else is in charge of the armies?
You want to speak to the High Father?
Maybe we could. Sorry, go ahead.
no one's spoken to the High Father in 15 years, let alone recently. Or not 15, but 5, I believe. 5 years.
I would be content having another conversation with Vitio.
I'm an ambassador, damn it. I'm supposed to talk to people.
There are so many people in the city. We do not need to just go into the people that hated us before.
I suppose we could talk to Carney. She probably has some people with her.
And Klaus said that he's been hosting parties and gathering information. We could get some information and see if there are people, sellswords, mercenaries.
Is there like a big secret army that you have that's like more powerful than Krakens or whatever?
God.
I hear there's a big army to the south, if that's what you're interested in.
Yeah, somebody needs to ask about the Red King.
Oh, is that the red one?
Yeah. We've had a few newcomers to the city recently, and those have been some interesting conversations.
What is any reaction from the capital for that, or no?
Not yet. Not really. It's not really like there are any gates to close right now. I know they tried to build some temporary gates, but people just were jumping them. Not even because they wanted to get out, but just for spite. I don't know. People are ridiculous. But no, they are not currently doing anything about that. They seem to be focused in their goals. I don't believe they're working with many, so they're trying not to spread themselves thin.
I'm more in the lines of like a gang leader just invited us to her party. She has people that fight and know how to use.
No, that is good. I get that. I'm just saying, like, if I could align myself with people that like maybe aren't gonna try to fuck up my homeworld too. But I guess you gotta side with what you got, right?
No, the gang. What the fuck do the gang members care about your homeworld? They don't.
I don't know. They're mean people.
We
It's
don't.
like a devil and shit.
I'm a mean fucking person.
I guess.
You let me come into your homeworld, and I left. I hated it down there. I don't think they're gonna want to stay.
I guess.
If they're anything like me. So I guess what I'm saying is like, you should get some more information. I don't know that we should just been gone for an entire month, traipsing in to talk to the second in command and get ourselves in bed with the person that we just got ourselves out of bed with.
Oh, Joe, I don't mean we treat with him. I mean we remove him.
But like, thing is that this city is so unstable already. We don't need to create more fucking chaos. Jesus Christ.
This church has been a blight upon the people of the city for a long time.
But right now it's not. It's according to what
is
Klaus said.
So what is their goal? You said they're focused on their goal. What is their goal?
Right now, the goal is removing Warforged.
They are purging the Warforged. If we don't know why they are doing this, it could be because they've become a threat to them. They may have lost control of the Warforged, which means we may be able to help the Warforged.
Oh, and if we get the Warforged on our side, then they can come help us downstairs.
Well, yeah, well, I think Dozer wanted to go talk to that dude.
Yeah, we'll do that. I think we do both,
Yeah.
though. We talk to the Warforged here who had escaped, and then we go talk to the Lord of Blades.
They're not.
Which they're probably the Lord of Blades anyway.
You're mixing it. They're not here. They left. They're not here.
Yeah, I know. The ones who left here. That's what I said.
Oh, you said we'll talk to the ones that are here.
I said the ones who left here.
Oh, okay.
Word is they've gone south to see that very guy, or that very lord. And also, word is that they've been doing exactly that because of this Lord of Blades. Word reached the High Father that he exists, and he does not want to tempt fate of a giant Warforged being angry with him.
Smart man.
So to go with what Grimald was saying, it may be beneficial for us to take out this VTO if it would ingratiate us with the Lord of Blades.
But like, we don't need to do that until we know. Like, we should go just like talk to this guy. Why am I the person that's telling us not to kill people? Like, this is fucked up.
This is your home.
I'm changing Joe's alignment. No.
Like, why the fuck am I telling people not to murder? Because, like, for real though, like, I mean, Because, like, this place is so unstable. Look at what happened. We were gone for, like, 30 days.
And VTO was directly involved in the murder of close to 1,000 Dragonborn.
No, triple digits.
Oh, triple digit. For some reason, I thought you were saying...
It breached triple digits. It was not.
Oh, okay.
It was not nearly that. It wasn't the. It was bad. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't Cordoba Square massacre.
Well, hundreds.
Not that there were many Dragonborn to start with.
Yeah, I mean that also. There were
I
probably.
thought it felt weird that I thought you said that.
There were probably about 1,000 Dragonborn in this city anyway, so he took out 10% of them.
Speaking of which,
still in a lot.
Decimated them.
Yeah.
well, speaking of
literally.
which, okay, I will address that in a second. I also think it's good to note when we, what was her name? That really cool green dragonborn that we ran into. What was her name?
Iracoria.
Yeah.
Iracoria. She mentioned that
She was a lizard folk though, wasn't she?
No, she was a green dragon.
Oh, she was a green dragon.
I'm almost positive
She
she
was
was a
black
lizard
dragon.
folk.
She told Zane about people like that, like the two of them that lived outside of New Praxia.
Quinn, don't be mad at us. It's
Another
been a while.
great option.
Lizard folk.
Thank you.
Sorry.
She was a lizard folk.
Clearing
That's
up
what I
that.
thought.
My bad.
Thank you.
Hrothgrad, a neighboring country of Dragonborn called Hrothgrad.
Yep. So that's another. So again, I'm saying we don't really. Let's not fuck with the power system here right now, because it's until it becomes a direct problem for us. It's not a problem for us right now. Let's leave it be. It's not a problem right now. Leave it be. We need to go get. This guy's not gonna fucking help us. So what's the point of us going and murdering him and creating more problems for this city when there's already so many problems? Let's go out and find other people that we have learned about. I mean, I just don't know why we want to murder this guy.
Because removal of the church.
We don't know what they're doing yet. They're not being.
All right. At this point, y'all are going back and forth. The point is,
We do that.
You can decide what you want. Well, it's, I find it shocking that there's, 6 of you here and only 2 contributing, but that's beside the point. The point is, you got to figure it out on your own time. I have work to do. Joe, did you want to talk or not?
Yes, I did.
Let's do that. He walks upstairs.
All right, I follow.
Walks inside his office.
Here.
I was just being Nick Cage again. You can.
One liner before the scene cut.
Yeah, right.
That's all, yeah. But in
He says it to nobody.
in
too.
true Nick Cage fashion, everybody left, and he's like, "Thanks for the beer."
He walks into his office and sits down. Say what you gotta say.
Well, I don't know that there are words that can say. You were right. You were, of course, right. You had to do what you had to do, and I get that now. I 100% get that now, and it worked, and it helped. And the problem was, and why we were gone for so long, there was like a demon dagger that was involved. My father's soul was in it, and yeah, I attuned to it. I know, stupid, but I did. And well, my party wasn't a big fan of me attuning to it, and I like got a bloodlust, and it was a whole thing. So then we had to go down to it's like sigil or something. I don't know. But anyways, I had to destroy it. So I destroyed the dagger, and when I saw you, I was not myself. I had been attuned to this dagger for a while, and didn't quite register to me that you did what you did to help me. And I am grateful for that.
I've done a lot of thinking as well. Perhaps It was harsh. You're right, I did it to help you. But, knowing your past, I should have considered that method may have been a little... extreme. I need to make sure you're okay. That's the big thing. Not right now, but in the future. And after everything, after I'm gone, need to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm a lot better now. I was in a bad way before, like not great. Like my punches weren't even landing. It was horrible. But no, I'm doing better. I feel like throughout all of it though, I'm a little bit I'm not who I was. I'm trying to get back. When we were down in the sigil, we did this guy, he took us through this meditation. And he took me to a moment back in our training where you told me, and I remember, that I needed to find the joy in life. And I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do that again. It was hard with that dagger weighing down on me, but I'm doing better. It's hard with all of these people constantly fighting with each other. It's really hard. But I'm trying.
Your key is twisted, tainted. You feel that.
Yes.
It needs to unknot. It needs to work itself out. The only way it can do that is through continual self-exploration. Working with those people, I guess, could help. But also, it needs support. And it needs love. And you are probably... You can see it's hard for him. He's like this big buff dwarf. You're... Of all of my trainees, also nearly my kin.
Joe's got tears welling in her eyes, but she looks up to try and fight them back.
So, no matter what, I just want you to know it's okay. And it's going to be okay.
Oh my god, April needed to hear that then. Oh my god!
And he gets up, and he is a dwarf, so when he hugs you, it's around your waist.
I'll like
does.
crouch down to give him a hug too. Tears streaming down my face.
As Zook walks back to Mabel's apartment, with Dozer, I'd assume.
Yep.
You all climb up the steps and up the many, many steps right now and make your way to Mabel's apartment, where you knock on the door. There's no answer. And finally, another knock. You see this woman's Mabel, of course. Her hair's all a mess. She's looking at first at her eye level, being a human, and then just sees Dozer. I forgot he's there. And then looks down and sees you. What are you doing here?
Oh, shit. And then I take my disguise off.
Oh, I forgot that was there. Yo, what are you doing here?
I make the hat smaller so she can see who it is.
No, I see you, Zook. What are you doing here?
Visiting Kellen?
Visiting Kellen. She, looks behind her. Did you drop him off again? Have I gone on a bender?
Mabel. Oh, Mabel. Mabel.
No, you came. You came to pick him up.
Mabel, I'll kill you.
Zook, you came to pick him up. I saw you, your hat and everything.
Mabel.
Got kidnapped.
Mabel.
It was a week ago, Zook. You walked up here, and you said
Mabel, you absolute drunk bitch! If you've given my child to a... Wait, a week ago.
A week ago?
Hold, please. Carry the one.
You would have been traveling in the plane of water.
Yeah,
From the Isle of Dread to the Triton
Okay, I
Kingdom.
wanted to make sure it wasn't during, like, my...
Nope, it would have been...
Yes, okay, then back to drunk bitch! Mabel,
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Mabel, you drunk bitch. Quote of the night. Great.
All right. That was a good one, guys. That was fun.
Back in New Praxia, thank God.
With another shitstorm to clean up.
You don't have to. I'm giving you... I throw quest hooks out. You guys could take them or leave them, but the world changes as it does.
That's not a quest hook, that's my boy!
Oh, well, that's just to get him out of the way. Sick of him.
I'll go on a high.
I'd kidnap 1,000 children before I let this D&D game die.
You don't have to. We're gonna recruit him for We're already busy recruiting him for wars and heists.
All right. That was fun. That was a really good session, I think. Didn't have to break out a battle mat. Good times. Yeah, no, I'll show you guys the one that I was talking about. It was cool. It was it's the palace steps I had set up. No, wait, I'll save it. I'll save it for later. No, hopefully we'll be in person by the time we have to do that. Oh, man. Wouldn't that... Oh, God, we need to... Wear your fucking masks, people. Jesus Christ. You know, just stay home. You're all...
1.5 weeks and I'm immune. I'm gonna go lick Darnarms.
Well, we got 10 days until full-on quarantine, probably, so... Hopefully, with any luck. All right, anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. You know. I don't know. I got nothing else. I was going to try and say something witty, but we're sick of wit. The world's a crazy place, and people are even crazier. So the best thing you can do at this time is just sit down and remind yourself that no matter what, it is okay, and it's going to be okay. One way or another. You figure it out. So stay safe. Stay healthy, and as always, don't forget Sundays are for D&D. Good night.
Yeah, they are.
Pitter patter.